Stop being so sensitive, bitch. You ain't no bad bitch for real. I seen you before you got your ass and titties done.
Is Trina there?
World, are y'all ready? You know what's up when this sound begin. We about to go in. Let's do it. Yeah. You ain't never seen no show like this. Cracking jokes and singing we won't miss. 5150 up in this bitch, yeah. You ain't never seen a show like this. Ghetto folks gon' be all in their bliss, trying to make you laugh until you piss, yeah. Cause you ain't never seen no show like this, yeah. 5150 2022, it's on. I'm about to say some real things. Hit the mic and bring the pain. Cause you ain't never seen no show like this, yeah. Lives again, out of here, born to win, about to sin.
Let's begin.
Way to go, D. Way to finish that one for me. What's up, y'all good? Starting out, it's me and D. Marq is in the bathroom under the hand dryer trying to dry his armpits. We up here at the world famous Coin Academy, home of the Baller Podcast. Motherfuckers outside with boxing rings, boxing rounds and shit. They got security fighting the balls. Who you thought won?
He was fighting for a raise.
Right. I dare Mac to fire that nigga and fight him and get your ass whooped, Mac.
Who had to throw it up?
That nigga had to throw it up. Hell yeah, that nigga smoked them things. Go Mac over there chilling with his motherfucking
his stomach.
He what?
He was steady hitting his stomach.
He was hitting that nigga in the stomach. Hey boy, if you ain't used to taking, if you ain't used to getting gut shots in the stomach, what you think gonna happen to you?
Man.
Blech.
Yeah, that'll shake you up like that. Okay.
My nigga Go Mac over here. Come show off your outfit, Go Mac.
They don't know about that throwback.
Come show off the motherfucking outfit, nigga.
Sergio
Yeah.
Y'all got him in the camera.
That's the real Puff Daddy.
Oh, they don't got the J.
Get the J's.
Get the whole fit.
Yeah, nigga.
Uh-oh.
They got the socks.
See, them J's are the sock material.
Uh-oh.
Marcus don't know nothing about no expensive shit in the store.
Yeah.
Marcus
I
know
just
all.
know style, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
That's a little style, man.
Marcus know all that shit to be in Burlington.
8-8.
Marcus got Pierre Cardin shit at home.
No, he don't even have that. He was way too young for that, too.
Who?
See, he said it.
What he ask him?
Latifah.
Latifah. I know a bitch named Latifah.
person.
No, I know a bitch named Latifah, though. She was a freak.
It was before all them other polo brands and all that stuff like that. Exactly. Look at you.
Look like the praise and worship leader. Fuck y'all, nigga. Let me tell y'all some real shit. My man Gomac, who just came into the motherfucking screen, is a motherfucking boss-ass nigga. I bring up boss-ass niggas to say some shit. My man, the actor, I want to make sure I say his name right. Scarface, what's his name?
Oh, Al Pacino, yuck. Oh, were you? I had that in my story, but go ahead.
No, that shit too funny.
It's too gross.
How old is he?
89,
How old is the bitch?
29.
He got a baby on the way.
1 month away.
Al Pacino.
Hey, let's talk about it, man, because you see what I'm saying? This is an 89-year-old man with a 29.
Yes, we just said the ages.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, when
Old
you
ass baby.
let's go into this. When you got paper, all bitches belong to you. 29, 19, it don't matter.
He didn't even get him a fresh one. She's been out there.
Craig in the motherfucking house.
She belonged to the streets.
Craig, we just was talking about, you might not know this, Al Pacino, 89 years old, about to have his baby delivered, and his bitch 29.
She black?
No.
Ain't his wife black or that's the other?
No, you're thinking about the
Robert De
other one,
Niro.
Robert De Niro.
We talk about the dude who plays Scarface, the motherfucker who be yelling all the time.
But Robert De Niro.
Your rat's ass!
But Robert De Niro had a child at 79.
Did he? Ain't no
Yeah, a baby.
Yeah, that's the best time to have a baby.
What, that old?
If they live to be 100, the kid will be 18. If he lives
You got to
to be
worry about
100.
dealing with that motherfucker.
Brief encounter.
And at the
Nice
same-
to meet you. I'm finna go.
He looks like that over-
Wait, say that again, D?
He does not look like your typical or average 89-year. He looked like he's over 100 already.
89?
Yes, but look at him. We're already about to just
He's 89 or 79?
89.
You say he look what, D?
That mother.
No, they said Robert De Niro had one. He's 82? Oh, he's 82.
Who?
82?
82, she's 29.
Okay. So the point I'm trying to make is that, first of all, the bitch didn't even think she was going to get pregnant when he was letting loose. Yeah. Them sperms still swimming upward.
Man.
No PSI in his pound out.
Well, what this baby finna come out like, though,
That
nigga?
sex sound like a
Wait.
club when he fucking. He ain't got no clap. Yeah, no, man. I'm proud of him.
What if he do his, like, famous movie role voices while he fucking a bitch? Spread that ass!
Oh, that's true. Look, they said she's going to be changing the diaper together with the dad and the baby.
That baby finna come out on the walker, nigga.
All I have is my word and my balls.
All
And I'm
balls
not
in my
fucking
But
word.
here's the
with
deal.
nobody.
He didn't even go get a fresh one. Like, in other words, she used to be with Mick Jagger, and then she was with this billionaire named Nicholas Berggruen.
Was she out here hustling that pussy?
I guess she landed when she did it.
I mean,
That's a
like,
good one.
can I ask you a question, Darlene?
Sure.
Who in this world, female in America, ain't a hooker?
That is-
I wouldn't consider myself no hooker of any kind. What are you talking about?
Are you out of your rabbit ass mind?
To you, all kinds of people, especially women, are out of their whatever minds, like you say.
Darlene,
To you, all
why
kinds of
are
things.
women so unwilling to embrace being a hooker?
Oh God, that's right, because you are so quick to admit that you're a trick. So, well, you
I
know.
mean, I'm saying it's like women got to stop being embarrassed to admit they're hookers. You sell pussy. Some, they want a movie, so you a popcorn pussy passing out her.
Right, or they want parts.
Chicken
they want to
wings
be
to get
they
you
want to
the
be
pussy every
in a
time.
movie. But this one right here, she whatever she was on, she landed it. Whether it was for money or the guy, maybe
She
she's
want a baby that ain't gonna live that long. All them old nigga babies died. They just kill over a couple of years after
gonna-
daddy go.
She gonna have the Benjamin Button baby,
She got a
man.
weird fetish. She just want her old motherfucker, old face ass nigga.
She wants some pink wrinkled
she
shit.
could be an actor groupie. I mean, I think there's people like
But
that.
back to this hooker shit.
Go ahead. Of course.
Who not a hooker? Everybody is out here trying to avoid calling women hookers. We live in America. There's not a lot of women who sleep with men for only love. Show me where they at. Let me tell you something. Okay, a bitch stopped fucking with me, all right?
Oh, here we go with his mess.
A bitch stopped fucking with me. And I was like, damn, my bitch gone. But one thing about Corey, bitches always come back to me because I'm a trick. They always try to make it on their own. And then when they find out how cold the world is, you get that text, you been all right, Corey? Ah, yeah, bitch. The world destroyed you. Now bring that regular ass monkey over here so I can give you a couple of dollars for it.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah.
What? All of them.
All of
Them bitches don't never leave me. I'm a trick. Them bitches are hookers, the best of them. Church bitches, revolutionary bitches, bitches who eat healthy but put my dick in them. I can't understand it.
Oh my God.
Bitch telling me I got to get my motherfucking weight together. Bitch, your pussy in danger.
You done shot pork in them.
Popeyes.
You done put sweat in the bitch, boy. If you don't get your...
Love that nigga from Popeyes.
Bitches got to ride you or they gonna motherfucking need their hair washed after fucking with your wet ass.
Oh, Lordy, Lord.
See, I think they're criminals.
Say it again, Craig.
I think they're not prostitute. Prostitute ain't a criminal. Prostitute is a woman that helps a man get the
She's
job
working.
done.
A prostitute is a criminal out here in America because
Yeah.
they don't want these women to get on their feet.
Yeah, but I think they more like robbers and jackers. Pussy ain't nothing but a long-term robbery. Take me out, robbery. I'm not happy to do something new, robbery. I want to go on vacation, robbery. Pussy ain't nothing but a long-term robbery. It's a meat pocket pistol. It just don't have no handle coming out of it. If it had if the pussy had a handle hanging out of it, we would look at it like a weapon.
Wow. Can you
trigger.
argue with that?
Put a trigger on your pussy.
Can you argue with what the brother said?
Real
He had a
spit.
lot of shit to bag up what he said. That wasn't no one sentence. That motherfucker said, vagina is weaponized in the Western world.
Definitely.
I mean, really, like, I'm saying, like, I will get, it's easy to say Corey Holcomb a bad guy, but come on, what is your pussy really worth? I'm talking to you. What is your pussy worth? Your pussy ain't shit. Look how many motherfuckers done had it. Every man you fuck takes you away from the one that was meant for you. The average woman in America, at least 20 dicks. Come on now. Who you know ain't had 20 dicks up in them?
That's giving them the benefit
I'm
of the
talking
doubt.
about like a woman that's about 35 and older.
Oh, yeah.
I can't speak for the girls who.
You giving them benefit of the doubt, boy, to my 20, boy.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, Lord.
It's more than 20, ain't it?
Hell yeah.
5 a year.
Of course, Marcus is going to agree
If
with
you do that from 18,
Man, I fuck with bitches. I fuck with a lot of bitches. The majority of them, before 30, they match their age.
The first thing Darlene said, Marcus is going to agree with you. Darlene, body counts are so embarrassing if women really speak from the heart. Because they don't know their body count. Most of them don't know their body count.
Right.
They lie. But like, if you ask a woman, can you honestly say is your body count over 40?
But okay, here's my thing in the first place. Who does that? Like,
Who does what?
Wants to know. You're the one. It's like a little sicko thing, like, body
I
count.
want to know what a woman's body count is because I want to know what kind of woman I'm around.
And you're gonna-
whether I'm fucking her or not. I
But-
could ask my daughter's teacher, what's your body count trying to
But
get my...
no, you
How
would
the fuck you
not.
teaching math and you done had over 50 dicks up in?
But see, you're always gonna
yeah.
you're gonna believe whatever you want to believe. So what's the point?
What do you mean
You know,
believe whatever you,
You
want to
just
believe?
said they all lie. So again, if somebody were to tell you the
Darlene,
truth,
what's your body count?
I don't go there with you in the first place, and you wouldn't believe it.
Have you reached your
He
age?
always.
And
I'm
you
not,
had to-
I don't have. I'm not talking like that.
You
That's
had to put
ridiculous.
that iPhone on calculator mode.
Oh, stop. Whatever. In your eyes and your vision or
You
whatever it
average one a
is.
year?
I don't talk about stuff like that. It doesn't make any sense. To who? I don't care which. Yeah.
You
Well,
don't
if a
care which
woman-
what.
Then you stop counting these.
I don't.
A woman-
I don't care to share that.
A woman
with him.
knowing her body count-
What purpose is that? For what?
You asking questions from questions. That
Yeah.
already, that's a suspect thing.
No,
I'll tell
because
you
you
what's
already
good.
said they all lie.
I'll tell you why it's good.
What's the point of
He got
telling
more
you?
bodies than Jason Voorhees.
Whatever.
I tell you why it's good. It lets you know if you're a woman smart, because if she know her body count, that means she know history and math.
Angela Duncan, I see you. What's your body count?
Silly.
Chat
Exactly.
room,
He won't
goon.
believe you anyway. It doesn't matter.
Most bitches don't answer because they don't know.
They don't know. And another answer. It's too shameful to even try to figure it out. They stopped counting after 70.
Hey, 70, you damn
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
5150 chilling pimp.
And
Thank you, brother.
they do know, though. They remember everything else.
They what?
I said they remember every goddamn thing else. They
There's
know how
no
many-
way women can
Exactly.
keep up with their body count after they get past 30. There's
Right.
no way she can keep up with it.
They stop counting certain niggas.
No, you mean they omit and lie?
Yeah.
Whatever yours is, add 50 to it. That's the average woman.
But also sometimes, Marcus, if you're not any good, you don't count.
See what I'm saying?
If you're not good in bed, it
I'm
don't
just
count.
playing with you. I knew you were gonna grab
A woman's
that.
pussy don't
So
wake
you're not-
up
So
to
you're not
50
in
dicks
anybody's
anyway.
lineup, Marcus. It's okay.
What did he say?
So the woman's pussy don't wake up to 50 dicks anyway.
Okay,
worry
that's a
about
good
it.
point. But what she
Yeah.
say to Marcus?
She said,
I
I
said,
ain't in
don't worry,
nobody's body
Marcus. You're not in
count.
anybody's body count. It didn't count.
They who?
It didn't count.
She
He's
said,
not-
I ain't in nobody's
he's not
body
in
count.
anybody's body
Because I said
count.
they don't count. They don't count for a lot of niggas. She said, you ain't in nobody's body
You ain't
count.
We
what's
got a
going
brother
on,
I
man?
would love to ask this question to put him on the spot.
Oh, definitely not. No, please
we-
not.
Be quiet. That's a
Shut
grown
up.
man. He can handle. He is wise beyond his
Oh, I already
years.
know this.
He gonna do a karate demonstration for us today too. You got it.
Hey man, can we get my brother Chair on up here? Let's knock this out because
Yeah, yes,
we
come on.
ain't got time to bullshit with my brother. My brother is here to help us with this valuable information, and we gonna jump him right into the bullshit.
They say they're gonna name D Pussy after a cemetery.
Oh man.
Is the chair over there? They got a mic right there for you.
Long.
Rizza Islam in the motherfucking house.
Yes.
My brother, you all right, baby?
Oh yeah.
Do that.
Yeah, because he is taller than you, Marcus. And he can't sneak away if he in the middle. He just stuck in that seat.
That one? For who? Kraig? That's for Kraig. Kraig. You got it? Careful, careful.
Okay,
Hello, sir.
brother,
Hey.
Rizza Islam in the house. The sexiest hair in motherfucking the harem. Rizza,
I'm already feeling it. Okay,
you
come on,
walked
man.
into it, bro.
What did I walk into this time?
We need to know, does a woman's body count matter when it comes to even friendship? Even friendship. Does her body count matter?
Oh, now here he's.
When it comes to just being friend of a generous womb woman, does that interfere with the friendship?
The less you go around, the better your quality will be, male or female.
There you. Ooh.
Male!
Dirty.
Now,
heathen.
biochemically, for females, you really don't want to go around as much as a male because you maintain.
Fix that shit.
You maintain all of the, I would say, parts of the biology from the males inside of your body.
Past dicks don't leave.
Yeah.
But also,
wipe that shit off for us, it
but
falls
also
in
a
there.
male that sleeps around a lot carries all that the souls of like, or
Oh,
what
yeah.
is it that, yeah,
That energy.
that
The
energy.
energy exchange. For
So, but Dr. Francis Cress Wesley, I always say her name wrong. She says that, there's a thing called the white genetic survival theory.
Come on with it.
That white people fear that we can eradicate them through breeding.
That's a fact.
So me, I started my own militia of
Getting rid of white
of black warrior class, and we thrash white bitches for the cause.
You can't be reading books like that, Craig, because you ain't got no kid. You and Marcus need to.
He holding the bitches up though, so they can't fuck the white men. They can,
Yeah, you want to talk about wearing out wombs and stuff.
I'm
Come
playing.
on. But
No, but listen, I'm glad Rizza is here because he has more credibility than a lot, and it's well earned. So some of his answers to these questions might help some of the naysayers of Corey Holcomb and his immaculate wisdom. Did I say that right? Immaculate wisdom?
Oh.
No, you ain't saying it right.
Right. I mean, what?
You ain't saying it right.
Well, excuse me. Marq is immaculate sweat. No, look, there's questions that when Brother Rizza is here, we love to ask because your take on these things come with a lot of information instead of opinions. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm just saying, like, Kraig always got deep questions. I want to. Before you got here, we was talking about Robert De Niro, 82 years old, got a baby by a 29-year-old.
Al Pacino.
82 or 89. They keep saying different things. I don't know. He's in his 80s.
Not
Oh,
Robert,
motherfucker.
Al Pacino, not Robert.
Al Pacino, I'm sorry.
Keep saying fix the mic.
It'll work.
Who's Mike?
Craig's mic.
We good. We
Oh,
good.
is it on, Kraig? You got to turn. Yeah,
I believe it's on. We good.
Hey, Rizza, why do you think a man 82 years old is being able to have relations with a girl 29?
He must have a high level of finances.
Yeah.
Now,
He
what
must have a lot of
different
money.
did I say?
Yeah.
What different did I say? I love watching Set It Off when old girl say, I need some help, Nate.
I'm in the bind, Nate.
I'm in a bind, Nate. I love that.
You gotta help
There are
yourself.
so many women that I would be helping out, but I get them credit for their pride. They want me to give them or lend them, but when I say you can earn it, there are women who actually say no. I am so proud of them. Now, they don't get shit, but all the women who will not sleep with a man for money, and you know, you sleep with a man for your, what's the word, love or whatever it is, I salute your dumb ass. But I'm saying, if you want to get out of the ghetto, you have to sleep with men for money because finding yourself is very difficult. It takes discipline. But guys like me, we're willing to do things for some things. So I'm saying, Rizza, if a girl is born in poverty, come from poverty, what could she do to help herself get out of poverty, both mentally and financially? Besides fucking with Corey, because I can help him. I'm saying, can you give them some advice on what they should do?
Oh, well, as far as advice, because I know where you was going with it. But as far
I'm saying
There's
there's
a lot of
girls
things they
who
can
really
do.
don't know what to do.
no, that's true, which is why prostitution
Listen,
is
Darlene,
so
go
big.
ahead.
I am sending Nail some photos.
That's why prostitution is so big, especially in foreign countries, because that is the only thing that a lot of women, rely on at this point, because their education is not being respected nor appreciated, jobs are not being really offered that much, and there isn't any other industry that they can go into. Not when they're born in poverty, they're a teenager, etc. There's nothing that they can really offer, and so they do give them that opportunity and say, well, you can be a sex worker. And that's what is being heavily promoted all across the planet right now. Sex trafficking, along with sex work, is something that's being pumped up heavily all over the planet.
And may I add that in a lot of those same countries, those are the they're the main supporters of the entire household.
Someone joined the military.
Hello, because a lot of the men, there's no work over there, so.
Yeah,
The
a
head
lot of
winner.
those countries, especially in Asian countries right
Good
now,
brother.
in India, it's a lot of, it's a lot.
But yeah.
It's a lot.
So there's a lot of American people, especially
Absolutely.
American women, who have no idea this is going on. Listen, in other countries, it's not embarrassing to use your meat wallet as a way of helping yourself.
God.
So in America, we need women to embrace the meat wallet they walk down the street with and get sweaty. This thing can help you. And I'm saying, like, in America, there's ways you can go to school and find a good job and things like that. That's not available in other countries, am I right?
In a lot of countries it is, but in a lot of countries it isn't.
Right. This
Cole,
is-
you don't respect that?
what?
She sacrificing for her family. She taking care of the family with that thing.
Right. I'm saying I respect hookers.
Yeah,
I think hookers are real take charge women.
yeah.
And they
But
are
hookers
actually
are
working.
white.
They're not giving it away for free.
The hookers are what?
Hookers are white women.
Oh,
Hookers are
Wait,
white
what?
women.
Most times,
What?
black women prostitutes.
hookers are old.
Okay. In the white world,
That's
it's
label.
white
Cigarettes.
women. In the black world, it's called single moms.
Oh shit.
So I'm saying to all of the single moms out there, listen, you got to stop dancing around what you are and ask directly for what you want, for what you're willing to give. We need classes like this in college, if you ask me. Now, I could be wrong. Does anybody have an alternative? Exactly.
Well, you could be a slave. Most sex workers, especially in the Middle East, are concubines, and they don't get paid for sex at all. So at least you get a few dollars for the holla.
Are you saying in other countries
That-
the women who work for these men, they have to give sex too?
Most of them are slaves. Most sex workers are actually slaves.
In what countries?
I mean, just Africa, Middle East, certain parts of the world, they're slaves.
So you telling me you can hire a maid?
No, you're not hired when you're a slave. You just what you have to do.
Well, how do you get slaves? Are they just given to you?
Sex
Like
trafficking.
puppies on Venice Beach?
Sex trafficking, like you were saying.
Sex trafficking.
Yeah, they got no other place to
So
go.
there are
They
countries-
So what all they got to do?
You said what?
What all they got to do? Just have sex?
Whichever
They-
you like.
they-
Clean the house up and shit?
Yeah, they-
That sound like a wife.
Yeah,
No,
uh,
no, this
Whatever
is
you
what
like.
I'm saying. There are countries, because of sex trafficking,
Mm-hmm.
where you just can get a woman to do whatever you want to do with.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck are we doing here?
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
Let's
We
go,
should
Cole.
have been back home. And where's it at? Do they do it in what country?
Man, put it. I need you to
Shit,
put it in.
man.
There's a number of them. There's a number of countries where they
Well,
do it.
name one, Mr. Islam.
Saudi Arabia.
He does it.
Arabia,
Sherman Oaks.
Thailand.
Tyler, you got to be careful because
You
they
go
be,
He does
they
it.
be having them
Sherman Oaks.
things on them.
See,
And I ain't
now-
talking about pistols.
Hold on. Wait. Arabia and Thailand.
I'm not going down the list of these countries for
No,
court
okay,
right now,
no,
but
I'm-
just
I'm
just
saying,
know
like-
it's a very real thing where they literally have a lot of them. It's, for example, okay, I'll say in America. Let's go back here. You have modern day domestic slaves where they get imported, sex trafficking being brought over here from other countries. One, their English is too bad. Two, they don't really have a passport. Three, they're told if you want to stay here, clean the house, do whatever I say, and I won't deport you. I won't call ICE on you. I won't call anyone to get you taken away.
Do you
That
think
happens.
that's foul?
That's going on with a lot of the
That's-
nannies that take care of raise
Absolutely,
all
a
these
lot of the
children.
nannies, a lot of the
Yeah.
au pairs, the
It's going on
nannies
with a
right
lot
now.
of
That's
the
happening with a
Darlene,
lot
do
of
you
them.
think that's foul? What he just said. If you do this, you can stay here and I won't deport you. Do you think those men that tell those women that they're wrong?
Of course.
I mean,
what are you talking
no,
about?
compared to the conditions they was coming from.
See,
hell
that's
no.
what you're gonna say.
I mean,
yeah.
it's the lesser of two evils, but it's still
It
evil.
is. It exactly.
It's very evil.
Exactly.
It's
It's lesser.
evil? Wow.
In comparison to a lot of other things, I get it. I mean,
I
you
get
can
what
say
you're
it's better
saying.
than that,
Right.
but it's neither one of them are good.
But the cold thing is you have to realize you're a slave. Some people, that's all they know.
No.
That's a
Right,
realization.
right,
It's not a
right.
They're
condition.
taught that. That's what I was
Right.
saying. In other countries, there are some countries right now, especially in Asia, many parts of Asia, where these little girls and little boys are taught to do this.
That's like part of their
Literally,
That's what
from
Thanos
3 years
was
old, 4
trying
years
to
old,
do.
5 years
It's
old.
like a duty.
Thanos
Literally.
was finna get rid of all of mankind, so when it start over, they won't know nothing's missing. They won't know nothing's wrong.
Yeah, Thanos wanted to get rid of roughly 50% of the whole universe.
So
Sound
I'm
like
saying-
somebody we
Everybody.
know.
Hey,
I'm
come
not-
on now.
I'm not-
Eugenics all day
Come
long.
on now.
I'm not advocating sex trafficking, but what I am saying is this: bartering
Oh, stop
Oh
it.
Lord Jesus, here we go. He wants to be.
That's
should really have a definition
technicality.
instead of a feeling to it. I feel like there are people who are in situations where if I take them in and tell them, clean up my house, give me some pussy, and shut the fuck up,
I'm with
and
that.
I won't get you deported. I think that is fair in a lot of situations because they could get a pussy to other people and wind up finding a situation that's stable here instead of just cleaning up my house. Then when they be like, Mr. Holcomb, I found a guy who's going to take care of me. I'll be like, I got another bitch just like you.
Yeah, right.
Like I'm saying, what's wrong with that?
Even exchange ain't no swindle.
Well, what's wrong is that what's wrong is that it's a real reality and that it actually exists. That's the problem. It shouldn't
Does
be
the
like
sex make
I
it
agree.
foul?
No, it's the way of going about getting the sex that makes it foul. It shouldn't have to be this way or that way. It shouldn't have to be an ultimatum.
If she wants
death
to,
or
that'd be-
sex,
right.
deportation or sex, go to jail or sex. It shouldn't have to be that way.
Food,
I agree.
eat, or
Food,
pay for
eat,
se-
yeah, or sex. It shouldn't.
Well, you
it
gotta
shouldn't
do
be
something
that.
to survive.
Yeah.
But again, I
here
get.
we
I mean,
go.
you know, like you said, there are sex workers. Yeah, right there for sure. When it comes to a lot of those in Asia, especially with that, where they give over the woman to families.
They give
as
what?
A lot of parts of Asia, they give over their daughter as an exchange, or sometimes as a peace offering
For a
you know,
Sega or some
For-
shit like
for-
that.
for-
so
for
to
food.
prevent war,
Yeah.
to prevent issues, they'll give over their male child or female child. It happens in multiple countries, and here in America, people do that too. A lot of fathers right
that.
now are doing things like that, giving over their daughters, giving over their sons.
R. Kelly.
Oh, really? It's very, man. It's very. A lot of these nannies over in Beverly Hills, for example.
What would you
I've
call what
talked to
D.
a number of
Wade's
them.
doing?
They are in these situations right now,
What would you call what D. Wade's doing?
sacrificing his child up to really to Satan, but to the world
Well, we know about that. Like,
Yeah.
all day long.
yeah, they have to do certain rituals to prove that they are in. Why do you think Gabrielle Union and D. Wade are still in the public eye? If they didn't do that, they wouldn't be in the public eye.
That's a
Right,
fact.
right.
You have to. There's some sacrifices you have to do. But as I am going to be accused of being the bad guy, I do want to make it clear. There should be a way where people can willingly do things so that they can have board, shelter, and not being deported.
I think that's work.
Because we got kidnapped and brought here. So if I'm in a situation where I can board or help someone I'll be as bold enough to say sex. I don't think that that's evil.
No,
I
it's not.
think
Of course he
that
doesn't.
while you're young, while you're of a certain age and things like that, you are appealing sexually to a man with means. And a man with means should not have to go and marry a fucking bitch
But they don't have
in
to go.
order to be in a situation where he got somebody he's supposed to have sex with at home. Why not have people that are for that? Like, I'm not saying you hold a gun to somebody's head and tell them, look, you got to have sex with me. That's evil. But if you get a woman who says, yes, I will do that for board, shelter, and all like that, I mean, I don't understand what's wrong with that.
Well, no, it happens. It happens right now. It's a reality. The problem is a question of morality, the level of morality where society is right now. This is where we are now. Society is OnlyFans. Society is sex for this, sex for that. That's where society is. At a certain point, it wasn't like that.
We got to get rid of that term, prostitute. It's a traveling wife. That's what it is. It's a traveling wife. You know how they got
Sad.
traveling nurses? And they
I don't
work at
think
different
nothing is
hospitals?
A lot
more
of traveling
evil.
nurses do that on the
Yeah,
side.
they
too.
do that too. It's a
Nothing
traveling
is
wife.
And that's
more
another- yeah.
evil and immoral than having a child with a man and serving him up to the same system that's going to hold you back and that child back and making him take money that he earns and give it to you for a child. Nothing is more evil than the child's family service system. Nothing in America. You name it. What could be worse than that? I mean, the jail system? Yeah, the jail system maybe, but I'm saying we are so out of whack in this country. I'm talking about men who find ways to be successful at the whim of a woman they're not even around no more because of the way the law was written. But we think a woman who barters her vagina is immoral?
Well, you know what? Your argument is just up there with the feminist movement. It's up there with the slut movement and all of them. They say the same thing. They agree. A lot of these women who want to be out here and do that and just say, hey, I just want to go ahead and do that up until something happens where they have to take accountability, in which case they don't want to take accountability where they get a disease, or get a child, something happens. Now they want to argue with the man, but it's like, well, you said you wanted to be free to go and do this. See, now we can say we want one thing, but you have to take the other thing as well. You want the cause, but you don't want the effect. You don't want to take responsibility for it. So if you want to be held accountable, that's fine. If you want to be free with it, just know it doesn't come free all the way around.
We always look at it that way. But listen to this, Brother Rizza. In Arnold Schwarzenegger's house, he was considered a villain. But there was another woman in the house. And he wound up sleeping with the other woman and making a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that baby is actually better than the baby he had with his wife.
Turned out that way. That was pretty funny.
I'm saying,
Sad.
you being limited in this country with your body has caused all kinds of family issues.
Yeah.
If Arnold Schwarzenegger was able to have his maid and his wife knew, listen, she's a maid and you know it's another woman in the house, so I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like, I'm just saying, like, we have to be realistic sometimes. Rizza Islam, let me tell you something. You're a lot younger than me, so I'm giving you some game. Even though I know you probably know already. I don't care how committed you are to a wife or whoever. If another female lives in your house that you are not kin to, it is a distraction for the strongest of men. The strongest of men. It is a distraction to have that other woman that you're no kin to in the house.
Yeah, no
because
intelligent
the best
man,
of us can make a mistake.
Yeah, no intelligent man who is still dealing with that will have another woman in the house, especially if she's attractive when he has a wife. It's just not smart.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not smart. I mean, because
Raising your
temptation is
children.
there. We're natural men, especially if you're a natural man.
Yeah.
Temptation is natural.
But
I
see,
mean,
Rizza, what you just said, a lot of
It's
men
not
would
wise.
never be able to figure out or understand that. You validating that point. A lot of men think that they can have the cousin from a distant cousin
No.
or somebody come
Older
over.
child.
No.
Or, like, look, I hope I
older
ain't going too far. My brother Marcus is a gentleman, Southern hospitality dude, to a fault, if you ask me. Like, Marcus will help a damsel in distress. I'm not saying he might have intentions to do something, but I think Marcus don't understand. Every woman in your presence, especially one that you ain't no kid to or you don't know, is dangerous in America. If you hang with them in any way.
I don't think in America.
I'm saying in America, there's no definition as far as it goes. I mean, there's no laws where, okay, you shouldn't have these type of people around you. But in some countries, they have it where it's wrong for a woman to be in the presence of somebody that's not a father, husband.
Parts of China,
brother.
for sure.
Yeah, you
Like
know what I'm
that.
saying? It's all written out where you shouldn't be around those men.
In the
Yeah.
Jewish community, you
Parts of
can't
India,
even say
parts of
hi. You
Arabia.
can't even look up and make eye contact.
Yeah, same
You know that, right?
thing with parts of China, same things with India, certain parts of India. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
by
they're serious
us
about that.
not knowing this for the most part, most people are in danger. Like a kind brother like Marcus who think that helping out a stranger, you know what I'm saying, the girl who's sitting by her car with a gas can, Marcus would be like, y'all all right over there? I'll come over there. Hold on. Let me wipe my arm off and help y'all. That's my brother Marcus. You know what I'm saying? And right.
Oh, you got this nigga, man.
No, but I worry about him.
Yeah.
Like,
I've been like that for a long time as well. I understand the same situation, but you set yourself up.
yeah.
You really do set yourself up because a lot of people don't have anything else to exchange other than some physical pleasure in their mind.
What if she ain't got nowhere else to go?
That happens as well. Well, that's
Well, it's
another-
not my job to find out if you have somewhere else to go. It's my job to tell you you can earn a place to go.
Oh Lord, here we go.
And that's the truth. You can earn a spot because that's what you have to do to be a better person. Earn a spot. It ain't nothing. I think a woman who has to be with a man that she don't want to be with because she ain't got no other way, that will make her one of the strongest women in the world.
Oh Lord.
That's what I think. She gonna be like, I'm finna get my shit together because I'm tired of wiping off Mister.
Struggle builds strength.
Struggle builds strength. That's what I'm saying. So it's like we call these people sex workers, and in some situations there are scandalous shit going on. It's scandalous shit going on. But let's not act like a man who's helping somebody or a woman who's helping somebody, because believe me, a lot of women take advantage of men who ain't got nothing either. Them sugar mamas out there who got somebody in their life because they can't do better right now. It actually helps the person who can't do better. In America, I don't know about the other countries, but I'm saying in America, if you ain't got nothing, I know what you can do to get something. I could teach this class.
So they're just doing what they got to do to get where they need to go.
I'd say that's just about everywhere though.
Oh,
What do you mean just about everywhere, D?
When you say, because you keep saying in America.
you ain't
and
been
it's like-
outside of America.
Whatever, Marcus. I lived 3 lives. You ain't even lived one.
You live 3 lives?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Over
yeah.
and over again.
You don't like to put them
She
together.
been to Bakersfield before.
Corey, please. What passport are you on? What number?
I got a passport. I was
I
at the
said,
country
what
this past
number?
week.
Yeah,
The
how
only
many,
reason
what,
they
what
look
number
at
passport is this?
prostitution, the way they look at it in my eyes, is because it's a currency, right? Pussy is a currency, and it's the only currency that don't fit in the offering basket. You know what I'm saying? If it was something that a woman
Well, if
could-
she ain't got no arms and legs, then she didn't fit in there.
I'm just saying, like, if what I'm saying is you can't control it without being there around it all the time. Money, you can track the flow of it. You could trace money. You can't really trace a woman spending what she spends her pussy on.
Yes, you can. It's just they tell you it's illegal and immoral. You
Well,
you could trace it.
Right.
It's going to become pretty much legal everywhere to just do any and everything at a certain
As
point.
you see, yeah.
Because America is the modern Sodom and Gomorrah, the modern day Rome and Babylon. It is what it is. They have child brides they're bringing in from different parts of Europe where these grown men are marrying teenagers.
In
15
America?
Absolutely. Over 200,000 child brides are brought into America by grown men.
Right,
That's
what was
one
Now,
part.
that's deep. Please listen, y'all. Go
No,
deeper.
It's a very real thing. You have that situation going on right now. You have pedophiles who are running for Congress. One of them is a congressman, I believe, in
Trying to
Virginia.
lower the age for
Trying to
things.
lower the age of consent. You have a whole group of people now calling themselves MAPS to get away from the sting of the title pedophile. They're calling themselves MAPS, M-A-P-S, minor attracted persons.
That's true.
See, this is why if you want to open the door and say, we should be able to do this, okay, what that does is it opens it up for all the rest of the freakish, disgusting folks who have barely any kind of morality whatsoever. So if you're like, okay, 2 consenting adults should be able to do whatever they want to do. Okay, well, then you have some sick people who say, well, yeah, I'm a consenting adult, but I'm going to call myself a trans-aged person. And I feel like I'm
What
not
is that?
50, a person who feels like they are younger than the age that they are. So you have 50-year-olds right now calling themselves trans-age, saying that I feel like I'm a 12-year-old and I'm living my life as a 12-year-old girl, and they are a 50-year-old white man.
Oh,
We're going to
there you
change
go.
that MAP. You a misogynist ass pedophile.
Absolutely.
That's-
Absolutely.
But that's like, do you really think that is like Rizza, I got to ask you, man. That's insanity, what you talking
Absolutely.
about.
That's my
I'm
point.
saying like a person who barters
I know.
barters their body and they're grown. I don't see insanity in those people.
Well, no, you're on level 3 and 4. I'm telling you that the ones on level 87 are trying to come all the way up to be level 5 and 6.
Oh, I
They're
get what you're
using
saying,
that
but
door where you're saying I'm a consenting adult, a grown woman, grown man. They decide to do this and that, and it happens all the time. Yes, people do that, whether it's moral or not, which I don't agree with that behavior. But seeing how it happens, it happens. But now you got people looking at that, and they're like, well, I can be able to jump in that as well because I have something I want to do.
Right.
So
Well, they
I should be
normal-
able to get involved with
The
that
ways
as
around
well,
it,
and that's
right.
what people are doing.
They normalizing mental illness.
Absolutely.
well,
Pure
I get what,
insanity is now is normal.
if you're a
Like
man and you claim to be a woman, I mean something's wrong with you. If you're a man who wants to use the same restroom as the women, I think you should be made example of.
Absolutely.
It's not nothing you have to keep talking about if you live in a humane society that's going to protect the women and children. It's not much to say. If a man say, I identify as a girl and I'm going in the bathroom with your daughter in there, that man should understand what I'm saying. I ain't even got to say it. You get what I'm saying?
mainly only
He
happens
should
in
be
white
make him understand that we don't do that.
I don't see how they got the privilege of being able to say that especially if they got the meat attached still.
Well, we live in a society where this is what I do agree 100% with what Rizza talking about. It's the people with the money making these things happen.
Absolutely.
It's not you.
It's
It
heavily
don't matter
funded.
what you say you are, Mark. It's like you would say you not musty. Don't nobody even care because you ain't got no money.
You
But
dress
I'm
like a
talking
thunderstorm,
about,
nigga. Get your ass back.
I'm talking about like people with money can make things happen. I know people out here in California with money, their kids have killed people in their cars, drunk and everything.
They got them off.
They never be in trouble. They never be in trouble. I'm bold enough to say this. One of our comedian brothers, good brother, Tony Baker, his child was killed by some rich person in a car doing what they want to do. look up and see what happened to that person who killed Tony Baker's kid. This is not, it's not, if you got money in this society, you can beat almost anything.
Money talks. It really does.
That's the problem. The thing that I think everybody's scared to say. The people with money, now let's see if somebody bold enough to say this. Who got the money?
Man, the white folks.
The white folks.
Absolutely. Yeah. See, okay, look, here, okay. This we in the middle of the show, right? All right.
You
All right,
can give it to us,
let me say this to you, Corey. This is the main thing. There's a reason why they call Greece the mother of the West, right? When it comes to behavior, when it comes to culture. Everything that they had in ancient Rome, ancient Greece, they are bringing it to America. Not just the stadiums and football and things like that, but everything dealing with the homosexuality or the pedophilia, what they call pederasty, which was the ancient art of man-boy loving. They brought that to America. Same thing with being able to have sex with animals. Right now, you have over 200,000 self-identifying zoophiles in parts of Europe, people who want to have sex with animals. You have a damn dog that's a mayor of a city in America. You have people having sex with dogs. You have people getting married to dogs over here in America. All this stuff is happening because of the culture of the Caucasian male primarily and female. So they're bringing all of that over here, and they've pushed it and infected everyone else in our society with that mentality. Then we adopt it, taking it on as if it's our own, and then we're acting it out, not realizing you're being involved in a conditional circumstance that this government wants you to be involved in because the overall agenda is depopulation. They want to get rid of 4 to 5 billion human beings on the planet, which includes some white folk. They don't care about their poor cousins anymore. They want to get rid of human beings because they can no longer control humanity. So the one primary way is to pervert sexuality.
Greece trying to slide that
trying.
bullshit over here.
Pervert
see,
it to
like,
the lowest level.
This is what you don't understand. Like, Rizza, for my audience, they would have never got that information. I'm saying some of the people in my audience would have never got that information. They wouldn't understand why is this happening. You get what I'm saying? That's why when you call me, brother, I stop what I'm doing. Yeah, hell yeah.
Appreciate
Come on down, because there's just, this information is not something that the average truck driver is going to know. This is information is something that the average person who grew up in the ghetto is going to know. Because it's not something that we even know where to find.
Well, they make
Like
it, they
dead
make
ass,
it
because in
hard.
school, this isn't taught in school.
And they're revising the history books heavily. And you know this, y'all know this, brother. They are heavily going into what's called revisionist history. You have this whole crusade of white people now doing their best to change history so that we don't look at what their ancestors did, set in place, and started, because now they want it to look like it's just a bunch of crazy niggas out here. When it's like, no. Something happened that caused this situation to be where it is. Why is it that you have people supporting men who want to be around females, like he said, who still got their thing attached?
Like in that
And
sorority
you got
in
grown
Wyoming.
men with them sororities, and you got all these people now saying, that's a woman, that's a lady, when these are grown men trying to be around women, and you have people supporting it. Where is the mentality at? What kind of sick behavior is this? It's a culture, Corey.
How about this, my brother who studies well? Listen,
Yes.
listen. A lot of these, look, there was an act that was passed while y'all savior, Obama, was in office, where the media can flat out lie to you. The people you look at for news, there's legislation where they can flat out lie. Am I lying?
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
This is while Obama was in office, this stuff was passed. And a lot of y'all don't know that either. But I was one of the first ones. I remember being at the foxhole when Obama was running for office. I was like, that's they man. I was telling everybody, he's there for a purpose. While your black president that you were so proud of was in office, a lot of these laws were passed that lead to this disgusting shit.
Representation for toleration.
You know what I'm saying?
They passed it through him so that it wouldn't look bad on anybody else. And they want to say, see, look, we got your man in. Look what he did. See, Obama was selected. Like the Honorable Mr. Farrakhan said, he was selected before he was elected. He was funded by Goldman Sachs. He was funded by international bankers. And he was put in there to do certain things. Presidents already have a list of things that was preset before they get into office. So they already have it set up, not just by Congress, but other people. They have certain things that when you become elected, they sit you in there and they say, these are some of the things we need you to do. Just sit here and sign. Sit here and sign. Presidents don't go through all of these documents when it gets on the floor of the House or the Senate. They don't go through these thousands of pages. No, they get sat down. They say, sign this, sign that. And those who fund them, they listen to. It's very simple. People need to know about something called final schools. Not fraternities or sororities, something right in between. These are the groups that groom the 1%ers, that groom the people that go on to become the investors and the bankers, that groom the people that go on to become the presidents. You're talking about the Porcelain Club, the Speed Club, the Fly Club. These are those groups that don't nobody hear about, but these are the ones that have control, that they set people up and they put money behind you, a plan behind you, security, everything, you name it, and you end up becoming a person who we think we elected, but you were selected.
Above masonry.
Absolutely. It's right. It's final. Y'all need to look up final clubs. Final clubs.
Final clubs. So look that up. It's probably some information that you will find interesting. See, what this brother Rizza does is something that I am so glad is too hard for most to do. See, unfortunately, Rizza, I'm a comedian. And
No, fortunately.
no, I say unfortunately because all over the country now, garbage-ass comedians are promoting their shows as if this is the greatest event ever. They're not going to say, we got a mild version of a comedy show that we want y'all to come to. They're not going to do that. They're going to act like, hey, y'all, we about to rock the house. You know what I'm saying? What you do, I have so much respect for because it's harder to perpetrate.
Oh yeah. For
What
sure.
you do is harder to perpetrate because, you know what I'm saying? It's like it takes a little research. It takes a little know-how
For sure.
to do what you do. That's why I tip my hat to you, brother, because it's hard to perpetrate a Rizza Islam.
Respect. I appreciate it.
Ain't it? A lot of y'all try. I watch the guys try to perpetrate Kevin Samuels.
Oh yeah.
They think they can pull that off.
I seen the couple.
They still don't do it like him, but they be like, so let me tell you about yourself. I be like, shut the fuck up, you piece of shit. Drink a Red Bull and die, motherfucker.
Lord.
I can't stand perpetrators. That's why
This is a generation of copycatters.
it's all perpetrators out here for the most part, dog. The talent is 10%. The real talent is 10%. It's not a lot of talent out here. And I'm saying for people who speak like you, lil' bro, I'm so glad they can't perpetrate it. They simply can't. This is proof that what you do can't be perpetrated. The president of the United States got your name in his mouth.
That's fact.
Who, Biden?
Biden. Yes sir.
Because they mad at what he say. He's done the research.
What he
they
say?
don't like that.
Yeah,
They label him as a villain of America.
You talking shit about you?
Marcus scared to the mother right now.
What you say, Bo?
But you know what?
What you say, Bo?
Marcus,
You say
you should be scared. It's real.
Ride with RZA.
did.
I'm talking about ride with RZA.
Appreciate that.
They do not like the people who give information that will open the eyes of the nation. They don't like that. That's why I take a chance. They shut my whole show down. RZA, no. They shut this motherfucker down.
Absolutely.
For me having him on this motherfucking show.
They just shut down my last YouTube 2 weeks ago.
And you know I love message.
I don't give a
I
fuck.
love message to millennials, but I think it should have it's to everyone. I mean, I know
True.
you were specific by saying millennials,
Well,
but
my definition of millennials is related to those who are the strongest within every generation.
Okay,
So it
good.
did relate to everybody.
to everybody, because I
That's why I
love
spelled
that
it the way I
book.
spelled
I'm
Oh,
saying,
yeah.
like, this
But you're
ain't
right,
no
you're right.
regular dude on the show, man. RZA is going to be... See, this is how it go, man. You always get called a piece of shit when you motherfucking really breaking through. You get called the asshole. My family don't... Hey, man, my family thinks something wrong with me. I ain't talking about... I'm talking about my brothers and sisters. They think something wrong with me. My brother, I didn't find out my brother had a daughter till she was 8 months old.
What?
Wow.
I was like, who is that?
Uh-oh.
It's my daughter, man. He worried about what I'm going to say. Because his daughter was by... No, this is real talk. His daughter was by a crazy bitch.
Oh, see, here we go.
And he knew I was going to be like, you got that bitch pregnant, nigga. You fucked up. Don't want to hear the truth. He know he fucked up. Nigga, you fucked up. Matter of fact, you just as fucked up. Because you got a baby with her. So he kept the baby from me. My mother was in town for her birthday. I flew in town. What was that, about 6 months ago? 4 months ago?
Nigga, it wasn't that long
3
ago.
months ago? It was
Hey,
March.
Maybe 2 months ago.
Okay.
March. It was in March.
So finally, I'm in the room with the little girl. You know, it was my mother. And my mother lives in Chicago. My brother lives, you know what I'm saying, where he lived. But we all met up. So we finally saw the little girl. And she was so, you know, she didn't know us. She was all like, And, you know, my brother was like, oh, what's wrong? That's your family. And I was like, leave her alone and let her find a way. Just stop holding her.
And you was in Chicago?
No, they was in
came
LA.
here? Okay,
This story got a point to it. I said, man, stop holding her and let her go. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to her, just let her go. Who you think the little girl came to when he finally let her go? Me. I'm the motherfucking light, nigga. I'm the motherfucker that can save the motherfucking family, nigga. Don't ever keep no
I saw that
kids from
punchline
me.
coming. I'm
Well,
sorry.
they
go ahead, bro.
They need to know me. I'm the motherfucker who can save them.
Well, kids usually gravitate towards the animated, cartoonish type people.
Yeah.
Whatever excuse you want to
I'm
make
just
for
saying.
them.
She probably like
She
Rocky
felt
and
like you were a
Bullwinkle.
big
She was like,
cartoon.
Bullwinkle right there.
Whatever it is. I'm just saying, man, I'm the motherfucker. I'm for real. I just do it a different way. I don't expect people to understand me. Just like, Rizza, you know, ever since I started being around you, it was motherfuckers talking shit about you. It's like, oh,
Always
Rizza?
gonna happen,
Never
yeah.
in person though.
How about
yeah,
that?
Yeah,
They were saying you was a government snitch. I was like,
You gotta be
what are you
retarded
talking
for that,
about?
though.
Always gonna be.
And I would question it. I was like, so what did he do? And they never had nothing to say. Because that's what I do. I ask people, what did they do? I love the reaction.
No,
Most
just prove it.
motherfuckers ain't got no facts.
No, just say prove it. I mean,
They
after
do me like that now.
What would they just say, you musty?
Nah.
I'd be like, smell his arm. You see how Rizza ain't sweating in his suit?
Fuck you in that pilgrim ass hat. You got Peter Pan gonna kick your ass.
They
But
said she thought you were Darkwing Duck.
She thought I was dark. Fuck y'all.
No, but this is real, Corey. It's
Yeah.
very real. I'm gonna tell you. Look, for those who might not understand how serious this is, like that list that you were talking about, that the White House put out, the disinformation dozen,
That's what they call job.
right? Disinformation dozen. There were 12 of us. Dr. Rashid Battar just passed away about 2 weeks ago.
From what?
He said 3 days before he passed away, he said, if I die, they poisoned me. He said, I have been poisoned with 5 different types of venom. He said, I looked at it. I went and got analyzed. They did his blood work, and he said they discovered 5 different kinds of venom. He said, they poisoned me. He said, I'm telling y'all now, if I die, they poisoned me. 3 days later, he died. Now, he's one of the disinformation dozen. One of those who was on the list with me. Myself, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., him, and like I said, roughly 9, 10 others. It's not a joke. You see what I'm saying? Like we can joke about things like this, but this is why we have to understand who is real for real, who is all the way legit. If this enemy does not like you, that's how you know you are legit. If they make it known they don't like you, they want to shut you up, they make people afraid to be around you, that's how you know you're legit. It's just very simple. But I want to make people aware of that. I don't know if you know, but his name is Dr. Rashid Battar. And they took him out. And he was not only a physician, medical physician, but he was also a war veteran. So he knows this enemy from the inside. He straight up said, they poisoned me. And 3 days later, he was gone. So it's a very real thing. Like you said, speaking the truth, it has its consequences. But again, they're now looking at, I believe, trying to tie up loose ends because they're now coming out saying that there is a new pandemic that's going to be worse than the last one was. They just came out right now and
I
said
believe 'em.
it's called Disease X. Is what they're calling it. And they said it's already going to hit 65 million people in China. And there's nothing to stop it. We don't have anything to stop it. This is a game that they playing. Remember I told you last show, I said, oh, this is going to happen. And now it's happening again. So they're playing this game with the people. And if any one of our artists try to come out and push the next poison that the enemy tells you to push, you will not get a pass from us. Not this time. I'm just letting you know now. Shut your damn mouth. Do not push none of this enemy's poison.
Goddamn right.
Or else the people will not be able to be pulled off of you. Very simple. Because they're going to tell you, push this poison now, like you pushed the last one. That's all I'm going to tell you.
And the only reason they would do that is because they saw how you reacted to the last one. And we're talking about a lot of people that I would never think that nonsense will work on. I have people, Muslim brothers, that was pushing it.
Man, I'm glad
Wait. Not in the nation. That you know?
Maybe not the nation.
Okay, all right.
But they are respectable men. You hear me what I'm saying,
Yes,
Rizza?
sir.
These
Yes,
ain't
sir.
knuckleheads. So I was in awe to watch them say, what you need to do so you don't get sick is whoopty-whoopty-whoopty-woo.
Poor fella.
And my mouth dropped. Like, and I'm talking about these are men who are so smart. These are men who have even helped me. I'm talking about, and when I say help me, if I say somebody help me, I don't even be around motherfuckers. How you gonna help me if I don't be around you? But they was around me enough to help me. And they were part of the, this is what you supposed to do crowd. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's why I'm saying, if they got something even worse than what just happened, we are really in a bind in the next year coming. Because that's when they say it's supposed to happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
man. Juvenile, you better not vax that thing up no more, man. You my nigga,
Well, we
man. I
know
fuck
he
with
did
you,
it for
man.
the money.
Man.
Come on, Juvie. Don't do it no more, Juvie.
Man, it wasn't that much either.
Oh, that he got for
It
that.
wasn't that much. It was embarrassing how little it was.
Oh, man.
He said it. He openly, in the interview, he said how much it was and that he thought he was doing it to help the people, and that's what he believed he was doing. See, a lot of people really were ignorant. They convinced people they were bad. They brought scientists to people with skewed data, pharmaceutically sponsored papers, skewed information to make it say, oh, it's safe and effective. No. You were lied to. All of you were lied to because none of them had no idea what the hell he was talking about. Why is it that the majority of people who didn't take it happen to be the most educated people in the country? PhD holders were the main group of people who didn't take it. So what the hell are you talking about? Then you had something in October of 2019 called Event 201, where they had a simulation. Sponsored by Bill Gates, had a simulation to simulate just in case a pandemic hits and things like that, and this is what we're going to do, a simulation.
Yeah.
1 month after that, pandemic starts in China, first case. So that was a simulation? All right, fine. Right last year, 2022, you had a simulation about, 6 or 7 months ago. They're calling it Sears 2025. And they're saying, this is what we're going to do just in case a pandemic hits in 2025. So the same way they did before is the same way they're doing again. I just want to make sure we understand this is it's not a joke. It's very serious. It's very real.
It's very serious.
Very
It's very
serious.
real. And I'm saying, like, this is the 5150 show. We talk crazy, we laugh and joke. But I think the
Of
people
course I did. I'm not quiet. I'm
can
letting the man
distinguish when we're joking and when we're serious. That's what makes this show, I feel like, the gap between the young and the old in America. Because we do it in a way where people be like, oh, they dropping knowledge now. Oh, they cracking jokes now. It ain't no joke, man. I'm telling you, man, this man's name was in the president's mouth.
I don't like that, Rizza. I don't like that, man.
No, it's real, brother.
I
Y'all
don't
just
like that.
put in the chat, disinformation dozen. Go Google it. 12 United States Attorney Generals came together and sat around the table in the White House to discuss 12 people. All 12 U.S. Attorney Generals. And they said, these 12 people are the problem. Get them off of all the platforms.
Goddamn right, that's what they
These are the
did.
problem.
Y'all better stop playing with my boy, man.
Marq's gonna come down to the White House and kick up dust.
Mark is gonna stand on that White House lawn. I have a cake full of my sweat. I'll kill all this grass out here.
That's hilarious.
It's crazy.
Nah, man, like, yo, it's like some people lose their YouTube privileges because they do things that are questionable.
Right.
My brother lost. Why did you lose your YouTube page?
Well, for the third time, yeah, I'm just as confused as you are this time. I thought I was being a good boy this time.
Look,
Like,
you tried to conform a little bit, right?
I tried to give him a little bit. I was still, hitting him in the neck, but I'm like, okay, I'm doing a little bit here, a little bit there. But I think this time, which was interesting, the interview with Flame Monroe blew
Of
up
all things, really?
on that YouTube because Flame was talking against the agenda. He was like, nah, I don't agree with men going into the restroom with women. Nah, I don't agree with them competing in sports against women. Nah, I don't agree with the children being forced to be around these men dressing up in drag queens, dancing half naked. I don't agree. He was hitting against the whole system. So that interview blew all the way up.
See, I had Flame on my show, and I know a lot of people didn't understand, but I try to explain to people, Flame is not the average dude dressed like that.
No, not at
He's
all.
not the average guy dressed like this. Flame is different in a lot of ways. I know when you see him, he got the dress on and all like that. But trust me, he's useful in our cause.
Well, wait.
That is a man who can help us because he throws off the people that they just look at him and know, oh, he's one of our guys.
Absolutely.
And Flame be like, I'm not one of y'all guys.
Look, I'm going to tell you 3 clips that I put up on my TikTok. Easily. One of them got over 4 million views. The other one over 3 million. People they couldn't believe. They was like, but you one of them.
Yeah.
And he like, yeah, I heard all that, but no. This is the truth. I'm not with it.
Sleep
And
on
they-
Flame.
Yeah,
Shit
yeah.
changing
him
up.
up.
Shit changing up too though.
People
Like
waking up and not with all this.
Target took all the community shit down. They out of their store.
Because they're pushing it on children.
Well, what's
Yeah.
wilder
They
than
took it out. They took it out the adults and the children.
see?
what's even
What happened with Budweiser?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Bud
too.
got wiser.
But what's even wilder than that, than Flame being against the agenda, Caitlyn Jenner. People don't really realize that
Caitlyn-
Caitlyn Jenner has
Good old Bruce came back
good
out.
old Bruce comes out and says, I don't like this, I don't like that. And you go, wait, what?
You helped to spark it. And
Yes,
now
he
you
did.
flipped back around. Now he went from Caitlyn back to Bruce. And he's like,
Bruce,
I'm not with this.
but
Men
he
shouldn't
just-
compete against
yeah.
women. But it's very interesting.
I would never
Very
argue.
They got
I
split
would never have
personalities, probably.
an argument with a man in a dress. Like it was some dude on the internet, and he tried to bait me into an argument with him.
Yeah, no, we don't
that
wanna
in
talk
my
about
opinion,
that.
it was stud horses by that
Well, they
stud
got
horse
split
by that
personalities
dude
though. That makes sense.
Pierre. Pierre the comedian. In my opinion, it's my opinion. Pierre the comedian started a nonsense beef between me and this dude who wears a dress. And I know the dude just couldn't believe it because when he was talking crazy, he just knew I was going to say something back. I want to say to all of the brothers out there who wear dresses, there's no way I could argue with you and call myself a man. If you got on a dress as a man and you argue with me, I think you are insane. In fact, I'm even scared of you. If you a man in a dress, if you want to see Corey bag down, dress and drag and argue with me. I bet you I won't say nothing back. I'll be like, okay, yeah, you right.
Yeah, them back curlers ain't no joke, boy.
What I'm going to say to a man who got
Back
on a
curl.
dress?
What's a back curler?
Is that an Arkansas thing?
A back curler.
A back curler.
Yeah, back curler.
Oh,
Yeah, be
Lord.
curling his back. That's what I call it.
No, that's a cool little name. It ain't nothing to be embarrassed about.
Oh, Lord.
Marcus, listen, we love you, brother. You are part of the 5150 family. You do not have to keep your arm down the whole show. Just let it be seen.
Let it be
Don't you know
known.
once people see it, they just be like, oh, that ain't nothing. That's old now.
fuck
Well,
you,
everybody's watching and they see and you talk like this. Hi
Nah,
there.
man, I'm just trying to make room for the guests, man.
If you say
Make room for Appreciate that.
And they goddamn Ghost Rider ass jacket. nigga.
I'm sexy, man.
Man, you got
I
your
don't even know
titties
what
out
to
today,
tell
too.
y'all, man. I'm sexy. Women love me, man. That's my problem. Too many of them love me. Look, ladies, I can't go around like that. I'm older. I got to preserve myself and be more refined.
That's he's being really funny now.
I'm not even going to do this, brother. Yeah.
You're not even gonna hit that one.
Darlene,
No, this stuff is real, man.
them
Very
glasses
real.
thick than the motherfucker you got on.
I
And-
can't find my other ones, the Ricky Smiley ones, so I just ordered some more.
What's up, Ricky Smiley? Thank you.
Yeah.
Ricky Smiley gave me my first road gig when I was a young comedian. He was the first comedian that took me on the road. I appreciate you, Ricky Smiley.
See, a lot of people.
I always hear that about Rick.
I
He
know that.
put a lot of niggas on the road
That's your OG.
for the first time.
Ricky Smiley, one day, you know what I'm saying? I did a guest spot at the comedy club in Chicago, and he was there, and he was like, oh my God. And then he flew me to Alabama.
Wow.
And I did a show down there with him, and that was the first time I saw JB Smooth.
You older than your OG?
Oh, what?
Huh?
You older than your OG?
What's the OG? You say, am I older than my OG?
Yeah.
Me and Ricky probably about the same age. I don't know.
No. I think Ricky
Maybe he
might
might be a little older than me. I don't know. But we ain't too far. Look, Ricky Smiley, Bill Bellamy, all us round about the same age group.
Chris Spencer, is he the same age?
Chris
as us?
Spencer,
Yeah, I
we
think
all
so.
round about the same age group.
Godfrey.
Yep. Jamie Foxx.
Then it's the ones that step up from us. You know, like Steve Harvey got me probably by like 10 years or something like that. Them guys who, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, Steve Harvey called me on the phone. And
look at that.
you know what I'm saying? It was because of something I said on the show.
Oh, a couple weeks ago.
Survey said.
You stupid. What happened?
Hey, Corey,
The main point I want to make about that story, and I want Brother Rizza to say something about it first. Listen, we cannot be scared of each other, black people. You know what I'm saying? Do not watch Corey Holcomb and think Corey Holcomb is a villain. Because it is my opinion, when Steve Harvey called me, he thought I was going to be like, motherfucker! You know what I'm saying? But we actually had a productive conversation about his concerns and who I am, and me telling him who I am. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, conversation
So
was good.
it's like all the people that I talk about on the internet, you can't really take stuff personally and listen to what people have to say about Corey Holcomb, because don't nobody know me except for like I'm at my job. So if you see me at my job and you think I'm a villain, I don't know what to tell you. I get it. But I'm saying I'm approachable. I'm a regular guy. All y'all who, because like when I say it, it hurt. When other people say it don't hurt. I take internet stories and I say it, I'm the end. Oh, that Corey, oh, he a fool.
Corey,
Because other people
I see you
say it
talking
in a
about my
roundabout
wife.
way. Other people say it in a roundabout way, and Corey's just like, dude.
I mean, I'm saying to all y'all, man, out there, man, Corey, dog, just talk to me. Now, the only person who I can see who should be scared to approach me is Earthquake. Because Earthquake did me foul, and he don't want to face it.
And
He don't
never
want to say,
apologized.
man, what the fuck? And I'm like,
Right.
man, you know what you did? Like 2 men to do. I'm saying it's important as men for us to not be scared of each other and to have a conversation with each other when we see something wrong, instead of
Absolutely.
having somebody else had a conversation for
and
you.
you did put
You
the
see,
olive branch out.
He just did drink champs. He was talking about if he get into it with somebody.
Who?
Like, Earthquake. He
What
was
did
on
he-
Drink Champs.
When was he on Drink Champs? Recently?
Yeah.
And what did he say?
He said if I get into it with somebody, I either separate myself. Either we gonna have it out, or we just gonna leave each other alone. And then he say,
No, it ain't no we gonna leave each
he
other
say if
alone.
they
You
can't,
used to
if we
talk
know
about
each other enough to call each other phone, then we make the phone call. If not, then
No. Earthquake used to smile in my face and act like he was my guy. Then when something went wrong, he couldn't face me. That's the truth. He could not face
Corey
me.
put that olive branch out
And
there.
I'm just saying, it's like if you love me or all that nonsense you used to say, I never take that stuff for nothing. I mean, he went on Shannon Sharp saying I was one in his top whatever. You know what I'm saying? Then one incident make it where he gets silent and then talk around it all the time. I'm just saying, we can't do that. We have to teach the men in society, if there's a problem, we need to talk to that brother as a first option.
That's real.
Not
man.
talk around it. Talk to the brother. That should be the first part of the resolution. If I get into it with Rizza, I'm gonna let Rizza know. Your hair ain't gonna look like that forever. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be the first to let him know. You know what I'm saying? If I get into it with
crazy.
Marcus, I'm gonna tell him. Eventually, all that water gonna leak up out you. I want to fight Craig Barber because that don't make no goddamn sense. What's happening over there?
Here we go.
It's
Come
crazy.
on. What's come my way, Cletus?
No, real men talk to each other.
Say it
Real men
again.
talk to each
Yeah,
other.
that's
This-
call Corey.
this
Earthquake.
whole industry that we have called social media has made it to where men can be soft, punctified, weak, and really effeminate, but not get punched in the face for it. See, it's kind of like, okay, we would talk to each other back in the day, like I say back in the day, like 10 years ago. We would talk to each other. But now you have incentives. You get likes for it. You get more views. You make more money on YouTube if you go back and forth and create videos and put somebody's name in your mouth and you get attention and you think that makes you a man. No, you're effeminate. You're soft. You're not a male or female. You're right in the middle. Okay, which is effeminate behavior. I don't like anything like that. I don't like this nonsense because we're dealing with a real world, a real enemy, a real system. So if you want to handle it like a real man and talk to each other, especially if you got somebody's number. That's really then.
Or can get somebody's number.
Or you can get somebody's number. My main question really to you is, what is your motive? What's your motive? What drives you to do what you're doing? Because if we real men, then let's have a conversation. But again, this nonsense going on today, brother, I don't like it. I mean, again, I have not met one person, and I'm saying this literally, who has talked about me on the internet and showed up in person. Never.
Or try to reach out to you.
Or try to reach
out.
out.
Conversation, huh?
I'm like, then what is? Like you said, you a good
but
person.
That's
We
deep
good
what you
people.
saying. Did you hear what the man said? The man said, all you people who got something to say about who he is or whatever information you know, the man just said he ain't had nobody walk up to him with that shit that you typing.
Never.
Because that's easy. Typing and talking. That's some easy shit.
Keyboard warriors.
But standing in front of a man and getting to the bottom of something, that take a little more.
Absolutely.
Take some gall.
Absolutely.
Go.
You think the kids are being taught that?
No, the kids are being taught, how do you feel, Timmy? That's how they're being taught.
Well put.
Rather than how it is, how we grew up in the hood. You talk to you. Look, you better go talk to him. He slapped you. What you gonna do?
Let's go.
You got to be a
Take you
man
over
about
there.
this. Well, I
Yeah.
mean, I don't like it only because I see what the enemy is doing to us as a people. And if we can't handle our issues as men, you really not gonna have no smoke for the real enemy. You got all the smoke for each other, but none with the real enemy. I can't. When I say I cannot stand this, Corey, I'm telling you. See, me and Corey had a conversation on my podcast, right? For those of you who don't know, 5150. Our brother came onto the Intellectual Extremist podcast.
That's right.
Make sure you go to Rizza Islam on Patreon. Go ahead and join that. Watch it. It's up right now. For those of you who say, man, I don't think I should approach Corey. He doesn't look approachable. I don't know about that. I don't know about Kraig. I don't know about Marq. I don't know if these people are approachable. Talk to him. Walk up to him and just see. Just try it out. This brother came to the podcast and dropped so much knowledge, information, history, connected dots. I mean, we had a very deep intellectual conversation. And then, of course, Corey is Corey. So some comedy is in there too, as it should be. But my point is, rather than me saying, you know what, I don't know about Corey, I'm not going to invite him on. I said, no, I'm going to invite Corey on because I want to hear how he thinks about certain things just like he wants to hear how I think about certain things. That's how we got to be as men. Just talk to each other.
And they would say it's not
simple.
fair because Rizza's, this is the thing. All you little guys. I mean, we gotta talk about this because, big fish eat little fish in the ocean.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
saying it doesn't matter. I'm speaking for me. This is my platform where I get a chance to put it out there who I am. I don't discriminate by size. I'm not a bully. I don't like to, I'm bigger than this guy, so I'm quicker to fight him than I fight a big guy. If you have a problem with Corey Holcomb, I'm talking about if I say your name on the podcast where you think I went too far, let me know. But I'm telling you something about me. I am not going to make excuses for the truth. I will bend my rules a little bit depending on who you are, but I don't like when people get mad at me for telling the truth. I
Absolutely.
don't like that.
Man respects his critics.
So Quake can call you, and y'all can get it on.
Earthquake got my number. He used to call me
said
before.
that weeks ago. Yeah. He said,
Earthquake call Cole, man.
Why
Call
you taking
Cole.
up for Earthquake though?
No, I just want y'all. I don't want y'all battling
he
with each
tried
other.
to
But why?
Huh?
Why? Like, why you take up for
It
Earthquake?
ain't taking up for him. I just don't want y'all battling each other.
Maybe it don't sound right. I'm saying, like, why are you trying to help him? He grown. You know how old
And we
Earthquake
already
is?
heard
Well, he
that-
might not
that
think you approachable at
he
this
did
this
a whole
point.
show on it, really.
Man, Earthquake, dog, I've been working with Earthquake for a long time. He's not that he don't think I'm approachable, Marcus. That's why I'm saying this to you. Earthquake is embarrassed at what he did, and he's trying to avoid the truth. There's witnesses that can prove what I said. He did. It's time for Earthquake to realize you was wrong that night, and you should at least call me and say, hey, Cole, if you feel that way, you know what I'm saying? I apologize, won't happen again. Something like that. Just something where we get to the bottom of it. Because I didn't mean, I'm going to tell you what I regret. I regret putting earthquake sexuality out there. I regret it. I shouldn't have told everybody what you do. But what I'm saying is this. I was mad because you motherfucker was disrespectful that night. Earthquake, if you want to fuck them niggas. I don't care. That's your thing. Your asshole deserves what it's supposed to get.
Oh, my God.
But
It deserves butt. That's crazy.
Oh
It
my!
deserves what it's supposed to get.
you caught that? I stopped. I
There we
said,
go.
but. I mean, I'm always going to joke. I joke, well, I'm on stage or not on stage. So if y'all got a problem with that, man, I just can't help all you guys, man. I understand why you don't want me around you. I get it. Because I'm not going to lie. I make jokes about dick and men ass. I make jokes about that. I ain't going to lie. So it's a lot of guys who probably would be uncomfortable with Corey seeing how they really get down, even though I peeped it anyway. If you come to the show with an R&B superstar, you probably fucking them.
Oh jeez.
I'm talking about when you see one man walk in the door with another man with a lot of lip gloss on.
That's hilarious.
Y'all ain't just homies. That's all I'm saying.
I ain't felt like it. Seeing you and Earthquake go at it, I ain't felt like this since the Temptations broke up, man. It's like,
What I'm
y'all
trying
need
to
to
tell
go
you, man.
home,
You gonna make
man.
it seem like
No, you was there. You and Marcus was there when me and Zoe fell out. And y'all was looking crazy.
Yeah.
Even though
Everybody
me and
was.
Zoe
It was
ain't,
very uncomfortable.
me and Zoe ain't still
No.
feeling no way about that.
No.
I mean, I don't think so.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like it was a moment, and this moment with this, it's gonna be what it is. Me and Rizza ain't fell out. I said somebody's hair. Cause he a confident brother. That's what I think. Now Marcus and Rizza around about the same age, right? Like Rizza 33, Marcus is
34.
34. These brothers are the same age. You see how God be bullshitting with some people? This man ain't got no hair and wet under the arm. God plays some dirty tricks on some of us. That's all I got to say, God. You ain't had to do more than that.
Oh my God! Damn that! I'm sorry.
That would be funny to see you and Earthquake fight, though. That'd be some slow punches.
Right.
Heavy breathing and slow punching.
Get the
The
fuck out of
comparison,
here.
like you
I'll beat the
comparing
shit
me
out of
and-
her.
You and Godfrey is a totally that's two
Oh,
totally
no,
different niggas. At the same age too, nigga.
No, Godfrey's younger.
I pay to see that
What
one.
you say, man?
Oh,
You know what? I actually like that idea when it comes to certain cases where people go back and forth on the internet,
yeah.
get in the ring together. They used to have that. Didn't
Mano
they
a
used to do
mano,
that
why
where
not?
you get in the
Yeah.
gloves? Oh no, it was with your bully. It was something
Yeah.
like that. It was a show where you could meet up with your bully.
Yeah, it was.
You could fight something like that.
Man, them boxing gloves be punching, be bouncing off both
we
them
used
niggas'
to do
stomachs.
that. When we were younger, we used to do
That's how
that.
you would squash things. And whoever lost, and you stop
That's
talking and
it.
you just, shake hands.
most
Okay,
I
people
think
even-
Marcus would be
most people
undefeated
became
as a
friends
boxer.
after that.
absolutely.
All that sweat he'll be putting
Be
in his
slipping them
opponent's eye.
Stinging and burning. Not the water. What was it?
hilarious.
Witch of the West. Not the water.
Oh,
Your
man,
butterbean
you crazy.
built ass probably be good too.
It's all good. We got to slow the show down and tolerate Darlene's little
You
segment.
sure you want to do it? It's already 10.
I'm saying, D, you ain't got no good shit?
I'm all right. I guess.
Rizza, we slowing you up?
Dang, it's 10 o'clock. No, when
No,
you said
it's
10, I
10.
looked. I was like,
I
oh,
know.
it is 10 o'clock.
I know.
This is the part of the show that we tolerate. It is called Darlene's Loose Talk About Bullshit.
I'm gonna keep it short and sweet, but you already spoke about the older fella having a kid by the younger girl, so that one's gone.
Okay.
Rest in peace, Tina Turner.
Yeah.
Passed away Wednesday at the age of 83. And she had just put up on her social media a message saying that if she had known how high blood pressure and kidney diseases are connected, that she would have been spared a lot of suffering. So that kind of broke my heart. It's like, wow, she says she didn't know. So, and then she was promoting people to check on this stuff, and she hashtagged it, show your kidneys some love. So anyway, although she spoke about that on World Kidney Day, it still isn't quite clear exactly yet what she passed away from. Stories of her being diagnosed with hypertension back in 1978. She had a stroke back in 2009. And apparently, after all that happening to her, she did lose, they said, 35% of her kidney functions. But she had a kidney transplant from her husband, who was with her when she passed away, Erwin Bach. In 2017, he gave her one of his kidneys. Anyway, yes. But they claim that she continued to have problems with that
Do you think she would have the same kidney issues that she had if she lived in another country? You know why I say that, Rizza? Because it's like the food
I
here
was gonna say, yep.
causes early death.
But she hasn't been here in how many
She was
decades?
living in Europe, I think.
Yeah,
somewhere
she
with
got
her
citizenship
new
in
man or something like
Switzerland.
that.
Well, I think it's worse
When
if
she get
you
back
are.
here?
Okay.
I know she traveled for business for sure. I
Yeah,
don't know.
but she lived out there. She
I'm saying,
was-
how long ago did she get back here? She been back here, living here for years. Right?
Nobody
no,
knows.
she's not back here. She's been living in Switzerland.
Oh, okay.
Nobody knows. But I'm saying Europe is also the same concept. There are places on the planet where they're not targeting their citizens with the food. You know what I'm saying? They just ain't got to that. So what I'm saying is this. As long as we live here in America, we have to really dance and two-step around the American diet, because the American diet is going to take you out a lot sooner than you're supposed to go out. Somebody said something to me that I was like, wow, I never thought of it like that. They said, you're not supposed to be sick the whole time you're alive.
No, you're not.
You're not supposed to be sick. When your
sick,
time
period.
comes, it's supposed to just come. But if you're sick the whole time, you're being poisoned. It's just you don't realize it.
Creating new illnesses upon that.
Well, you know, you have Bill Gates, of course, with a lot of other people. He purchased over 200,000 acres of land. Remember, we talked about this last time I was on the show over a year ago. He was purchasing up that land to do far more. We already knew. One was the edible shots. That's one. To put the shots with, I think, the University of Riverside out here in California since 2016 and 2017 has been doing studies mixing the shots with certain parts of cabbage and certain lettuces. So that you can eat your shots rather than taking them. That's one. Number two, Bill Gates has another company called Apeel, A-P-E-E-L, which I talked about 3 weeks ago on my show, where they are putting a coating over the vegetables and over the fruit to make them look fresher for longer. Okay, and they're saying this coating is good, it's edible, it doesn't harm your body. That doesn't make no damn sense. And they're going to have fruits and vegetables that are going to last or look fresher for at least 2 to 3 weeks longer than normal. And the sad thing is, when you go into the grocery store, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but the one place that the majority of people are not hanging around is in the fresh fruits and vegetable section. The majority of people don't go over there unless it's in the Mexican markets or in the heavily vegan or vegetarian populations of people. But for the most part in the hood, we do not go to the fresh fruits and vegetable section. We go to the packaged stuff, the box stuff, maybe to the back where the meat is, and the dairy. The center aisles. We go over there. But the fruits and vegetables, we don't go to. So what they're doing, Mr. Bill Gates and others, they said, we're going to find a way to make it to where you're going to get these shots one way or another. You're going to get it. Whether if you take it in this right here or if you eat it. But we're going to put it in something. Avocados is one major thing that he was experimenting on because that is one of the #1 imports. And people are putting avocados in everything, especially vegans, vegetarians, and people love tacos, Taco Tuesday, people eating all the salsa. They're not playing games. They're not playing games. Everyone make sure you look up Apeel. I talked about this roughly 3 weeks ago on my show, and that episode will be dropping. So again, make sure you go to Patreon, Rizza Islam.
So the people that already took it, why
Go ahead, brother.
aren't you supposed to take only so much of it?
Only so much of what?
Of the shot,
Yeah.
you saying? Well, no, now because
Of the
it's just
thing.
like the flu shot. They want to make it annual every year
Right.
to take it.
But if you're taking it in your fruits and vegetables, but you're gonna be consuming it daily. Like, is that harmful? Is that even more harmful? I mean,
Absolutely, it's harmful. It's harmful. Period. And they're
I
going to
mean-
justify it to say that this is going to keep you, like you said, people who are sick a long time. You're not supposed to be sick a long time. So their solution is we're going to put this in your fruits and vegetables to keep you healthy, to constantly keep you healthy. This is how they're selling it to you. We want to put this in the fruits and vegetables so that you can always be healthy because this is going to combat any potential viruses in your body. This is how they're selling it. They don't give a damn about the people.
Right.
Like, we got to get this to our head. They really don't give a damn. I didn't want to interrupt
No,
you.
no,
You
no.
brought that up with
No,
Tina
we
Turner
bring
because
this
of
up
the
because
kids.
Tina Turner
Yeah.
passed, and I'm just saying, it's like, it's my opinion, even though she was up there in age, all that stuff, her kidney went out. I'm smart enough to know, that shit finally got to her. And that's what people need to realize. The shit finally get to you.
Stay up on y'all spring
These
water.
third world countries that you think are not the place to be are probably the safest place to be because you probably eating something that ain't been contaminated by men who look exactly like that.
I'm not taking no health advice from somebody who look like that. At all.
Right.
I'm not taking no exercise advice, no
Yeah,
health
yeah,
advice
he don't
whatsoever.
You see that
Somebody looks
smile?
like that.
Look at that.
Gotcha, nigga. I can tell you about that island food. That island food is just totally different, dog.
Yeah.
Goddamn Aruba, goddamn Hawaii, boy, that was all right, boy.
There it is.
It was all right, boy. I was eating shit. I was like, what is this right here, boy? This is new. They've been out here, boy.
What else you got, D? What
On
else
an
you got?
entirely different, much lighter note, we always make fun of the wax figures. We did say that Madame Tussauds got the Rihanna one pretty down packed. Well, now
they killed that Meg Thee Stallion.
the Meg Thee Stallion one. Wow. I mean, they got somebody working it better now because they actually made 2 of them for her. And if you're in Vegas, you can go see it. It's at the Madame Tussauds in Vegas. And you couldn't even, when I first saw the photos on her Instagram, I was like, whoa, I couldn't even tell which one was her. She's posing next to her, the wax
Goddamn
statue.
Meg Thee
Anyway,
Stallion, boy.
they got it down. So
I'll
they got
wax that ass too. Okay.
they got some new wax artist up in there doing some good work. So that's her with the red wig, the real person posing with her 2 wax figures.
All they need is an artificial intelligence chip to put in both of those and bring them back to life right now. Or bring them to life because that's
Look
where it's
how
going.
real life like that.
Man,
And what I want
AI.
to say,
Corey.
like, y'all want to say something about it?
I was finna say you still if they had the AI, you still fuck the AI.
I don't think so.
That's where it's going.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I just ain't. I don't think like that. Like, a robot. If I know something, a robot, it's not even the same.
Well, that pussy still get wet the same.
Oh, Lord.
How's
It's
it
wet
the
like your
same?
arm.
Oh.
But I want to say this about those statues or whatever.
Yeah.
It's tasteless. Let me tell you something, man. We live in a society that's so fucked up that we think ain't nothing wrong with having a statue of you dressed like a whore. That's how fucked up this society is. Like, we don't even notice that no more. See, there was a time when if a man act like he like men, everybody be like, look at that motherfucker. Now, when a man be like, hello, people just be like, hi. You know what I'm saying? Like,
real.
ain't nothing wrong with that motherfucker. Trust me, this is in bad taste. This is in bad taste. She's a sex doll. You know what I'm saying? And your daughters are going to see that, and that's how they going to strive to be. Just like that. I don't even think most women in America know how to dress respectfully. I don't. I think that women think they can have their ass all out and ask you why you didn't call me back. I just don't understand the shit. I am so tired of explaining to bitches they ain't shit. We need to instill it inside of them so they can understand why I don't call them back.
Be a decent bitch. Is
That's
what he's
basically
saying.
what they're gonna be. That's what they're gonna be.
In the
Sex
words of
dolls.
Corey.
The AI is gonna be sex dolls.
What
Women
they-
is already on this. They using sex toys
Yeah,
daily.
That's why I said that.
Yeah.
Because it's already about being normalized.
They have AI sex doll companies right now.
Right.
I was finna buy a sex doll. It cost about $7,000.
You just told me you wouldn't go. What is
I was
this?
finna buy a sex
We did a
doll
story on
because
it when
I
they came out, yeah.
wanted to touch it and see what it do. But I'm not attracted to it at all.
That's it, Corey.
I'm just an
It was
explorer.
for a study, you're saying.
Right.
Oh,
study.
he's doing research.
I heard you can get it where the pussy can be hairy.
Corey gonna be
That's how I like it. I like hair.
Corey gonna be the first nigga to catch a rape charge fucking that dog.
Somebody said you're talking all that, Corey. Somebody said Corey talking all that, and you got your chest out.
I can have my chest out. I'm a man. This is warrior shit. What I'm doing.
That ain't no
I
chest.
got a motherfucking afro, nigga.
That ain't no afro. That's baby hair. That's what
my God.
Compare me to a lady. A lady who wants to be respected has to step up in a respectful way.
Oh, he said
And don't
lady.
nobody tell y'all that no more.
Right.
I'm telling you, it's like, yo, you don't even know you look like a sex doll. Of course, this girl is hustling her body. You know what I'm saying? She's doing that on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you see that thing sitting down?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how many little girls are going to want to be like that little thing sitting down right
fact.
there?
You know,
what
that's
I'm saying? It's like,
That's a fact.
You know
the
that's
only
a-
point I'm making is we don't even notice that.
You know that's
the most
philia, right? That's called objectophilia.
What is it called?
Objectophilia.
Please explain. I don't understand.
That's when you're attracted to objects. So basically, you know, they're projecting a philia, like pedophilia, called objectophilia. It's actually a brain perversion, and it's something that people get diagnosed with when they're mentally ill. So this
So
is
they forcing us into a mental illness.
No,
I mean,
quit
yeah.
making excuses, dog. You said I want to
You
mess
said
with a sex
you
doll.
said you was gonna do it.
You are really the one. Do you know I'm gonna send you a sex doll?
No, you not. I said it.
I'm gonna put you to the test, boy.
Oh, God.
Her thing ain't gonna get wet. Her arms gonna get wet.
We're going to turn them on. Oh, God.
Sitting up there acting like you use me as the scapegoat. I ain't never messing with no sex doll. I don't want a sex doll to have sex with.
Corey, you a freaky nigga, man. You're born in rubber built ass.
I'm a freaky dude, yeah. You freaky too.
Why don't they put real meat in the vagina? Maybe that'll make it more. Put a little bit of
Because
a
then
little
you
turkey meat.
want me to tell you why they don't put real meat in there? Because then you'll have to learn how to wash a vagina for real.
And a
It
gusher
ain't
at the
easy.
back- and a gusher at the back of it, so you know.
Okay, let's change the subject entirely. Okay.
Try to read, D. Go ahead. Try
Last
to
thing,
read.
you know these TikTok challenges or these want so bad some attention type challenge things. Just I don't understand. Now I used to blame it on people being immature or young kids. It's older people now doing stuff. I don't understand it. But anyway, this woman recently, apparently there's a huge TikTok challenge, and it has to do with boiling and cooking eggs in the microwave. You just can't do it, man. And so she got severely burned. She's 37.
Really?
Yeah, so it's a TikTok challenge, and it's about heating up eggs in the microwave. And now she burned the heck out of her face. I'm just saying.
What the fuck?
I was blaming it on teenagers doing it, but now it's older people just wanting attention, and now
I don't think it's just older people doing these TikTok challenges. I will tell anybody who
Anybody.
climbed up on some crates,
Crate challenge
God.
was
you are
not
not
challenging at all.
intelligent at all.
No.
Nobody who did that is intelligent.
What if
At
you
all.
made it across?
Oh,
It doesn't
Lord.
matter.
Stop. Oh my God, here we go.
You're not
Like,
intelligent.
Did you do it, Kraig?
If you get out your car and dance on the side with the door open, you're not intelligent. You can act like you're just acting silly,
Yeah.
but you're not intelligent. You are one of the suckers of society.
Yeah,
Yeah.
these are not challenges at all.
That's how she looked before.
Mentally challenged.
That's how
Man.
she looked
These are mentally
before.
challenged.
That's the woman who tried it, and then now she's yeah.
Oh,
I
man.
mean,
You know that you can actually they got this thing now. You can't put an egg in the microwave.
that's
Well,
different.
but-
That's different,
yeah,
it's a
Mike.
little
There's-
ball.
Yeah.
The
No,
egg
I know,
ball,
but
yeah.
this is something
Well,
totally
that's how
different.
Subway cooks their eggs
Yeah, it ain't
really?
cool.
in
yeah.
a microwave.
You know what that's called? Fuck around and find out.
There you go. There you go.
And
That's just
everybody,
her without makeup. Tell the truth.
everybody who fuck around and find out,
That's
I mean, like, I don't know what to tell you if you out here playing with something precious as, like I say, the crate challenge.
Yeah, it just.
Do you know what it's like
Oh my
when you
God, to
break a leg?
something,
That shit
anything, an
hurt.
A lot of
arm, an
people broke
elbow,
a lot of
a
limbs.
lot
I
of
broke my
limbs.
ankles.
Like, what are you
did.
doing?
Why is her lip busted though? Did she hit her face with the door or something?
Her lip got yoked.
Just anyway.
The
you
doctor
can't-
probably slapped her. Bitch, what's wrong with you?
I'm just
Stupid ass
saying.
bitch in
Anyway,
here with
just
this
stop.
Now she
I
got
understand.
egg pills.
But a lot of it has to do with attention first, because they're
Absolutely.
trying to promote it. They're like, look, I'm gonna try it, everybody, all my little followers, watch me,
Mm-hmm.
and then there you go.
I'm
But
glad
for
you're okay.
followers- For followers, the average
she's not
American will do anything.
Absolutely,
Oh,
literally.
Oh God.
For
that's-
followers. Not for money.
Yeah.
Followers.
Attention.
Anyway,
Yeah.
there you go.
Now she look like a cracked egg. Ain't that a bitch?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Well, there you go. So stop it. Stop stop
But
following.
TikTok has definitely helped do that. Make people imitate everybody like
And
that.
this is the thing. Everybody, no, not everybody, I apologize. A lot of people are aware of what TikTok is, and they ignore the information that's out there.
I heard about
this
that one,
company
It's ran
is
by,
basically
ran by the Chinese.
the Asians watching you, stupid ass motherfucker.
Yeah,
They playing puppeteer with y'all ass.
yeah, that's real.
Yeah,
If
put
people
him in
be
the
like,
algorithm. He doing stupid shit over
You
here.
want to sign up
Blow
for
him
my
up in the
TikTok?
algorithm.
I'll be like, what?
Yeah.
Clarence, the
Make
guy
America
Clarence,
stupid again.
I don't remember what his last name was, but it went by. But Clarence said, and that's another one too that I had been seeing recently. They were that people are walking in random houses thinking it's cute. Like, oh look,
Yeah, I
I'm gonna
saw that.
videotape this.
That's
Are you for
stupidity.
real?
Yeah, I
Are
saw
you
that.
kidding me?
That was
Now
a-
they
a-
walking
a-
in random houses.
Houses.
You can't make this.
No, that
No,
was
they
a dude
are.
from the UK, a young individual from the UK, and white folks on Twitter took that video and tried to use that video as an example to say, see, look at these black folks, look at these animals. See, it's that because of stupid stuff like that.
That's funny that people actually think they can walk in people's house
Yeah, see,
and not get what's coming to them.
Hello.
And literally all for the likes, literally.
Yeah,
He
just
got
for
on and
that.
did another, he did a video, said, man, we blew up all over the internet. Like, brother,
Are
shoot.
you serious?
For
Stop.
walking in somebody's house randomly.
Yeah.
Then he tried to do it and get in somebody's car randomly. Like, y'all gotta be smart out here. People are not
Stop.
playing games. People will shoot you. People will stab you. People will
Run
beat
you
you up.
over, whatever, yeah.
And I mean, y'all gotta be smart, man.
Likes is the new currency.
Absolutely. It's beyond. It's it's
For
attention.
who though? Who is likes
Exactly.
the new currency
For
for?
the new generation, them
For the
young,
weak.
them
Yeah.
young,
For the week. I like what
For
Craig
the week.
said.
There you go, Craig. Good one.
the
Anyway.
majority of them youngsters, they raised weak.
Yeah.
That's what blew Vine up.
That's
Yeah,
true.
well, now
Remember
what
back
you
in
do
the
in
day,
6
the Vine.
seconds.
Yeah.
Shortest attention span right now, the average human being's attention span is less than 7 seconds to begin with. So the faster you can do something, shortest attention span, you get my attention, you blow up real fast off of nonsense. Nothing productive, nothing that's going to help anybody whatsoever. But hey, I got 1 million likes, I got 200 million views. That's why you have a whole section on TikTok right now where there's a lot of educational videos. Then you have a whole section on just nothing but nonsense that are completely not challenging challenges that don't do anything productive whatsoever.
I can't believe people do dumb shit like that. Make sure you hit the like button during the show.
After my yeah.
I'm
No,
just
you-
talking shit. I don't like when people start their videos talking about, hey, make sure you do this, that, and the other. They
Yeah,
give you
what-
like a whole
Like, share, subscribe.
preamble
Yeah.
and all that. And I'm like, yo, man, you showing us somebody else shit anyway. You piece of shit. You unoriginal motherfucker. And now you want me to go like you. Get your goofy ass out of here.
Yeah, my videos go viral all over YouTube, but I can't be on YouTube.
How about that?
Ain't that about nothing?
Everybody, my videos are all over YouTube, but I can't be on YouTube.
Because they watching
Wow.
you,
You gotta
brother.
change your name on there, Riz.
I
On
did it.
caffeine.
You changed your name on there before?
I got you. No, I did. And I said, okay, this is interesting. 3 times now. It's my third YouTube. The second one blew up to over 200,000 subscribers in less than a month and a half.
So you changed your name, they still got on you.
Absolutely.
You gotta put a mask on now. You gotta,
Yeah, I mean, I'm on Rumble now, so go to Rumble.
You
Oh, there
want,
you
you
go.
want them to
Rizza Islam on
stop
Rumble.
taking your YouTube. You know what you got to change your name to. Pork, I eat some.
Oh, don't do that.
Make a martial.
Yeah, man, okay, that's the information we want them to
Is that
give
big a
them.
marshmallow? What you
Porky,
say?
Porky Pig.
Do a martial arts page.
Oh, yeah.
And just get a good word while you're doing demonstrations. And
That might work.
you gotta hide it. You gotta code
That's a
it.
good idea, though, right?
You gotta code it. You know what I'm
I
saying?
prefer the b-boying. I prefer the dancing.
Yeah, the dancing too.
He's
That-
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true,
Oh
too.
yeah, do messages with dancing.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
I'll
You
write
know-
you. I'll write you.
Do you
down.
know how much the government will fund your page if they see you
That's
dancing?
I know.
Why you
If they
say
see
that?
Rizza dancing, they're gonna be, yeah, now he's on to it.
Exactly.
Hey, Riz, I got a question. This is something I noticed about the movement, right? So, in Christian churches, they got gospel music.
Yep.
What the heck do y'all listen to?
There's not one section, but we listen to anything, any and everything we want to listen to.
But there's no.
There's no-
They know Muslim
No
rap.
praise and worship
Yeah.
moments because
Okay.
we've been doing that long enough in the Christian church.
Right.
We haven't
right.
been working enough. Now it's time to work. So we, and mind you, a lot of people in the nation came out of the Christian church to begin with.
Right,
So
right,
you got
right.
a lot of, so
I
we
never
still love the
noticed
gospel
that.
music.
There
for
ain't
sure.
no music.
When you
Yeah,
go
there's
to the
no-
Muslim things, they don't have music.
Ain't no music. They get straight to the information.
Because we've been doing all that long enough. Now it's time to work.
They're like religious Republicans. They don't do the
You
bullshit.
stupid.
we want,
We got plenty. We love to sing
got work
and
to
rap
do.
all that. But
Allah on his way to get
Y'all got an underground side to it.
Right.
You the breakdance champion in there, right? Tell the truth.
Oh, Lord.
We be getting down though. That's for sure.
Oh, Lord.
And they got a song. Bitch, you better cover. Bitch, you better cover your face and get up in that word.
Islamic
If they had a Muslim
music album.
man, you'll change the game. You make a Muslim song.
No, we do got some of the coldest rappers. Period.
Oh, I bet.
can
But they
say
are they
that.
rapping Muslim?
No, rapping just general. I mean, yeah.
Girl, you
the
better
rappers
sit on
cold,
your
but
side of the
I'm
church
talking about some
before
cold
we.
rap. I mean, bro.
Yeah. Hey,
I'm
my
talking
boy.
about, seriously.
My boy signed with messed with Jay-Z, one of the coldest lyricists.
Yeah, brother Tyree.
That's okay.
Allah's Apprentice, Golden Child, Sister Neelam.
The dude who got a baby with Jay Electronica.
Oh yeah, Jay Electronica. Yeah,
He
I mean,
cold.
And they preaching about the.
So you could rap as a
Yeah, member of the nation.
Yeah.
And sing. We got plenty of rappers, singers, dancers.
Where the
artists.
singers? I want to hear some of the. I'm talking about. Do they sing the Islamic-based music?
Islamic base. What
Like
the-
he's
I mean,
saying
I'm trying to
gospel.
say-
I think he's trying to say
You're
if the theme
comparing
is
gospel.
Islam. He's like,
Oh
they
no,
refer-
there's no theme, but we put the teachings in the music, in the lyrics. So the culture, the science, the mathematics, the knowledge, the history, yeah, we put it all in there.
Y'all got to show me a couple of those
Yeah,
artists. I
Get
would
down on
love
the
to have-
rug tonight.
Get down on it.
Get down
Get
on
down on it.
Oh, you crazy.
Don't you want to fast tonight? Don't you want
wanna
to fast tonight? I wanna fast with you.
Crazy for that.
To the east, my brother, to the east.
Oh my God. Wow.
Crazy.
No, but look, check it out, man. What we do, we normally take a little break, get the little rap thing together, you know what I'm saying? Because we got a dude here who wrote us some beats. But I don't know if Rizza Rizza, do you rap? Do you? That ain't your
can't,
thing,
nah.
is it?
Nah, he gonna dance. We gonna
No, Rizza ain't gonna dance. You ain't gonna get him to
Y'all
dance.
I'm about
Rizza ain't
to head
finna-
out though, man. I'm
Oh,
not.
see,
It's
great,
good. That's
man.
why I was
Yeah.
saying we gonna take a little break, get the music together. But we want to thank our guests for coming on with the knowledge, brother Rizza Islam.
Yes.
Thank you
Nah, I
for
appreciate you, brother.
coming on. We're gonna take a break and we'll be right back. You dig?
Wait,
Oh,
wait. If y'all don't mind, because I
Oh,
won't
you
be
gotta
here.
know.
Yes.
You gotta plug your
Please,
shit. I'm sorry.
yeah.
Man, I don't
Go
know
ahead.
if y'all know. Again, for those who just came in, I interviewed Corey Holcomb on
That's
my
right.
show.
Check it out.
How did they find it?
Patreon. Rizza Islam on Patreon. It is exclusive only for members. And for 5150, make sure y'all go check it out. I want y'all to flood the channel because
right.
this is an interview I guarantee you are going to appreciate. Our brother Corey brought a lot of knowledge. That's all I got to tell you.
There you
He
go.
was
There it
on
is.
point. It was powerful. So definitely make sure y'all check that out. Rizza Islam on Patreon.
There it is. All right.
But
We're
Yes,
gonna
we'll put it in there. Yeah.
take a little break. We'll be right back with the little word of the day. I mean, the little song of the day. And y'all already know what's up. 5150. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
$51.50 show.
The 5150 show. 5150 show. The 5150 show. 5150 show. The 5150 show. 5150 show. The 5150 show. 5150 show. The 5150 show. 5150 show. The 5150 show. 5150 show. The 5150 show. 5150 show. The 5150 show. 5150 show. The 5150 show. 5150 show. The 5150 show. 5150 show. The 5150 show. 5150 show. The 5150 show. 5150 show. The 5150 show. 5150 show. The 5150 show. 5150 show. The 5150 show. 5150 show. The 5150 show. 5150 show. The 5150 show. 5150 show. The 5150 show. 5150 show. The 5150 show. 5150 show. The 5150 show. 5150 show. The 5150 show. 5150 show. The 5150 show. 5150 show. The 5150 show. 5150 show. The 5150 show. 5150 show. The 5150 show. 5150 show. The 5150 show. 5150 show. The 5150 show. 5150 show. The 5150 show. 5150 show. The 5150 show. 5150 show. The 5150 show. 5150 show. 5150 show. The 5150 show. 5150 show. The 5150 show. 5150 show. The 5150 show. The 5150 show. 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 5150 show. 5150 show. The 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 5150 show. 5150 show. $51.50 show. The $51.50 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 show. $51.50 show. 5150 Show. The 5150 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 Show. 5150 Show. 5150 Show. 5150 Show. The 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 5150 Show. 5150 Show. 5150 Show. 5150 Show. The 5150 Show. 5150 Show. The 5150 Show. 5150 Show. The 5150 Show.
Let's see if my shit. This my mic. Testing, 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 testing. All y'all people who be waiting around instead of resting. 5150 is coming back. Listen up, Jack. We about to motherfucking try to do this little pussy ass song. Y'all know how it go. Give me that beat, nigga. Yeah. Another 5150 classic. About to be in the bag. Let me jump right into this shit. Check it. If you got money, you can buy
I
love.
can give me a young bitch, ho.
If you got money, them hoes gon' fuck.
I can get a young bitch, though.
If you
If
paying,
you got money, you can buy love.
hey,
I
hey.
can get a young bitch, ho.
If you got money, them hoes gon' fuck. What you
I
say,
can get a young
Kraig?
bitch, though.
If you paying, she going. Promise you that. If she paying, you going. I promise you that. I mean, if you paying, she going. I can promise you that. If you paying, she going. I promise that's fact.
Got this girl that I was liking and shit. I went in my pocket and pulled out that grip. It was like I was the handsomest nigga in the world. It was like this bitch didn't belong to another nigga world. I smashed and I was proud. We was in the room. It got loud. I'm not talking about what the fuck she was screaming. That pussy was good, so my mouth was seeming to yell, and the neighbors heard. I sound like them early morning ass birds, cause you got the paper, you can smash a chick. You got the paper, you can exercise shit with your dick. Yeah, if you got money, you can buy love.
I can get a young bitch
Promise
though.
you that.
If you got money, them hoes gon' fuck. I think
can get a
he had a
young
part
bitch,
to
though.
it.
Paying, she going. If you paying, she going. I promise you, my nigga, if you pay her, she going. If you paying, she going. If you paying, she going. Leaving, coming, either way.
What's up
she
with the flow
going.
though?
Yay. Have a tip to spend. So your time y'all can blend. Yeah, cause real hoes will really get offended if you spend money and they can't leave. Bitch, give me space to breathe. I know it seem cool cause you do that bullshit with Steve. Like hanging out all day and talk about the shit you care about. Bitch, once I pay you, I'm cool on your whereabouts. Cause if you got money, you can buy some love. If you spend enough, you can take off the glove. If you spend a little more, she'll say she's in love. But all around, my nigga, you just a plug.
If you got money, you can buy love.
You can get a young bitch
Promise
though.
you that.
If you got money, them hoes gon' fuck.
You can get a young bitch
Promise you,
though.
if you paying, she going. If you paying, she going. I ain't bullshitting, I'm saying if you paying, she going. If you paying, she going. If you paying, she going. I ain't bullshitting, nigga, I'm just saying.
Well, come
she
on,
gone.
D, what up?
It's a damn shame these old ass geezers with cash only want young girl ass. Even if they have no class. So what the fuck? They just want their stash. What the
Stash.
fuck? They need to all stop bringing in some babies in the world. They all need to stop acting trife and get a fucking life. Losers.
Darlene, I'm trying to tell you, if you got money, you can buy love.
You can get a young bitch though.
If you got money, them hoes gon' fuck.
You can get a young bitch though.
If you paying, she going. Promise you that. If you paying, she going. I promise you that. If you paying, she going. All that is fact. You paying,
Marcus, what's
she
up?
going.
You know Marq is in this bitch though. Scratch that. You know Marq is in your bitch, ho. Hey, she looking like she got a glitch though. But I'm the nigga with the switch though. You confused. You like, me, which hoe? I'm talking about your main bitch, yo. Man, I'm gonna slide through real slow.
Oh,
Hey, and I'm gonna put this dick in a hoe.
If you got money, you can buy love.
You can get a young
I
bitch
promise
though.
you that.
If you got money, them hoes gon' fuck.
You can get a young bitch
Promise you
though.
that. You going. She paying, you going. If you paying, she going. I can promise you that. If she paying, you going. If you paying, she going. If you paying, she going. I can promise you that.
Well, I laid her down in my bed. She gave me a whole bunch of head. At first she was acting scared, but I pulled that money out, and all that led to her busting down, clothes on the ground. A new bitch I done found that live around the corner from my house. I ain't gotta travel far to get that mouth. Now, if you got money, you can buy love.
You can get a young bitch
Promise
though.
you that.
If you got money,
Them hoes gon' fuck.
You can
Yeah,
get a
yeah,
young
B.
bitch though.
If you pay her, she going. Pay her, she going. If she pay you, she going. She going. If you pay her, she going. I can promise you that. If a nigga got money, I can promise you that. Yeah.
5150 in the house.
This again.
This shit off the top of the dome in your mouth. Check it out.
Oh.
I want everybody to know I'm chilling this weekend. I ain't on the go. But coming up soon, we got the Atlanta Comedy Theater, June 9th through the 11th. We in Sacramento that next week. We'll come up with them dates. Kraig Facts, talk to me. What's happening with you, boy?
Oh man, pick up that Chill Withers Cluster B album. Man, you know, I got a few comedy dates. coming starting in August. I got like 10 dates coming. I forget the spots, but I have all the promo. But look, purchase the albums. I got a stand-up special coming out of just a 20-minute little album. Purchase all the merch. Check out the website. And if I owe you something, get it from God. God.
God. Marcus, talk to us.
Hey, man, the universe is working in your favor for your boy, man. I got 20 days lined up, man. You know what I'm talking about? I'm going to be in your city or near your city, man, so be looking for me. You hear me? You can go on my shit, man, and find your city on that thing. Next Wednesday, June 7th, Ontario Improv, LA area, man. Pull up on us, man. You know what I'm talking about? We finna have a hell of a show at that thing, man. Kosei gonna pull up at the thing, you know what I'm talking about? Man, we finna have a ball, and I'm coming a week after you in Atlanta. They brought me back to Atlanta for the 17th at the Underground again. Then Chicago, June 25th. So 3 days in Chicago, man. 3 days in June. So y'all pull up on me in June, man. We did Birmingham this past weekend, and they fuck with me, man.
That's what's up.
A nigga grabbed me. I was on stage. A nigga say, "Hey, man, you got it."
Ooh,
There it is.
There we
You
go.
got it. At Main Street tomorrow, man. 6
Main
o'clock.
Street tomorrow.
All
Hey,
right.
big shout out to Darlene. Darlene, you rapped there and finished the verse.
Shit.
You think I ain't see that
Oh, well, hey, the 5150 lives
hard.
again. Even though we full of sin, please watch us again. My friend. Boom.
shit? That's what's up. We gonna wrap it up.
Support
Big shout out to
5150
the
gear.
Coin Academy
5150
for
gear.
fucking with us.
Yes, the Coin Academy.
Support amateur boxing.
Oh, in your neighborhood.
We up out this bitch, 5150,
Peace.
man.
God willing, see you
Y'all know
again.
what's up.
What's up, Kyle, who I met at the gas station? You were cool. He's a fan.
show.